still so dark because it's still so early, and the chipper little girlie at the front desk doesn't mind at all. These phony living rooms and fake plants are killing me. This bad coffee's filling me with equal parts joy and rage. Put my makeup on and crack in half. I choke back a laugh. Find the camera with the red light. Good morning, Tucson. The lights come on and so I smile wide and say, good morning, Tucson. I throw to you before I throw the rest away. When I was coming up, I got the donuts, which means I got the donuts that I wanted. There was no young punk to steal my jelly glazed, and I'm still sort of amazed that you can be born in the 90s. When I don't like what they talk about, I take the earpiece out. They just cue me through the window. Good morning, Tucson. The lights come on and so I smile wide and say, good morning, Tucson. I throw to you before I throw the rest away. While they do the weather, I pretend I'm writing something, but I'm really far away. Really far away. I keep my smile warm in case they turn the camera on, 'cause now I have something to say. I have something to say. Camera's melting, but I just keep going. It's been a pleasure knowing you. I wish you all the best of luck. When the prompter dies, I'm comfortable winging it. I'm practically singing it, the song that tears the world apart. Through the smoke beyond my parking space, I see my giant face on the billboard by the highway. Good morning, Tucson. The lights come on and so I smile wide and say, good morning, Tucson. I throw to you before I throw the rest away.
Me. Pee pee poo poo yum yum.
I'm here. Yep.
Yeah. Hello. I'm gonna listen to the stream and see how you sound.
Ah, thank you, Sean. Focusrite didn't turn on. Great start. I should be heard now, though. But let me know how the mixing sounds, because I have the music down pretty low, but I don't know how that's
yeah, you're
going.
Not audible.
I should be audible now. There's going to be a delay.
Okay, there you go. Alright, you're all good.
You think so?
Yeah.
How do you
I
think
mean,
we
your
sound
audio's
compared to the
fine.
music?
Alright, hold on. Let me check again.
Equestria guy says, yup, all good, so I'll have to take his word for it. Seems good so far.
The
Hey,
music's
Joni! Music really quiet?
Yeah, the
I'll raise-
music's fairly quiet compared to...
I'll raise it up a bit.
But that's not the worst thing. Yeah.
Voices are a bit quieter than you. Well, let me fix that. Maybe that'll do it. Sing a few bars. Feel better already. This is actually the theme song to a podcast
Somebody once
that,
told me the world was going to roll me. I
Chrissy,
got
this
the
is actually the
shards
song
filled with the sand.
I told you about for the podcast. We still haven't done yet. Pop Culture Monkeys.
Yeah.
Because I got that Jonathan Colton song for it. And yes, always
Man,
based
I want to
Jonathan
do
Colton.
Pop Culture Monkeys simply so
Oh,
you
we
guys
will.
can do the segment of which is the real nostalgia critic.
You want to
or
know the
not.
sad thing about that?
Yeah.
One of my fakes became a reality.
Wait, okay, which
Yeah.
one?
I made a Banana Splits movie one, and he ended up actually fucking reviewing it.
Oh my god.
And you know the saddest thing? My thumbnail wasn't too far off from the one he ended up using.
I need to see this. I know
We'll
you'll have
show
to
you
show
later.
me later because I know you jerry rigged this setup already, but
I know,
oh
yeah.
my god.
We should be good. In case you guys couldn't tell, we have some nice, soothing Creative Commons music in the background. Some lovely people, Cosmic Key and Dizzy Miss Lizzie, in the server.
Whoa.
And yes, and myself, but who cares about that? I'm working on a video. There. Right there.
A monster in the making.
Sure? I don't
Well, because
don't
it's because you've had the idea for this video for a long time. That's what I'm saying.
don't overhype it. This ain't like
I'm not hyping
compendium
it, I'm
level.
just stating a fact.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe someone's like a monster project. Oh my god, this must be amazing. No. It's not like compendium big. It's a Blu-ray review. It's for Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And last night I finally got everything recorded, and today I'm gonna do some editing. The key note here is you'll see all these visuals, but because the world of editing, there's gonna be a lot of audio scrubbing. You guys don't need to hear that. That's why we have friends in music
Don't
instead.
worry, guys. I will give you a live play-by-play of what's actually being said, because
You're gonna
my
read the lips.
uncle works for Aficionados Chris, so I know exactly what he's gonna say, and I'll read his lips.
Fair enough. And also, because they're
'Cause I can't
in
hear
the
it either.
chat, I suggest that all you check out Joni's channel. Very good stuff. Like, honestly, videos so good it made me go, man, I gotta start making videos again. You know, there's people like this guy who are doing great stuff, and it's inspiring. So go subscribe to Jonii, Jonii. He's in the chat. I think he'd appreciate that. That clap is for him too, apparently.
Stan Jonii.
We're gonna lower this slightly for myself. Open volume mixer.
Oh, Jonii knows me as Coach Cos, Chrissy. Hey, well, thank you.
Oh,
I
so
didn't
they're
know
from
you were
the-
a Friendlock fan.
Yeah, the friend lock stuff.
Welcome. Hi. What a
Lower that a bit.
small world.
Very small. I'll be downstairs.
I will say it's refreshing to be known as Coach Cos, Chrissy, instead of like my other fandoms. It's like, wait, you're
Pony.
you're the Luxray. It's like, yeah, you know what? Yes, I am.
But I think we've dilly dallied enough. The only other thing I'll say is, as usual, if you guys have questions for me, for Chrissy, for Lizzie, anything at all, just ask. We'll answer them. Just because I'm working doesn't mean I'm not paying attention. I can read all your comments. I can't comment in the chat because, again, for some reason, Streamlabs won't let me through Streamlabs. Doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. I haven't touched this in so long, and it took so long just to get this set up. I'm just going to fucking ignore it and deal. That's why we have people like Lizzie.
Yeah. Oh no,
What's up?
I was just like, oh, because yeah, I recognized Jonii because Jonii made a song for season 2 of the Friendlock, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together. That's the same Jonii.
Well, Jody, if you wanna provide vocals for a cover of my theme song, let me know. We always
Do it.
I say we. I'm always looking for people to add their own vocal spin to it. In fact, you know, we have a special guest for this particular video. If you guys have ever heard the song "What's the Matter, Martha," Kevin Temmer, he covered it recently, and he did a great job.
What's the matter? What's the
matter,
Oh, wait, your name doesn't
Martha?
have. Yeah, your name doesn't have.
What's
2
the
syllables.
matter? What's the
So-
matter, Chris? E.
See, it would work for me as a girl. What's
Yeah, it
the
would,
matter?
it would.
What's the matter, Chrissy? One hot cup of malaise.
All right. So, but yes, if you guys have questions, ask them away. There's the only stupid question is the one you didn't ask.
Yeah, well, I suppose yes.
In my opinion. I mean, if you ask an actual dumb question, hey, that's entertainment.
Yeah, because we get to call you stupid for 5 minutes. Legally.
See, this is what editing is like. Multiple takes of saying one line.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to kill yourself. Well, okay, not like that, but you want to just, like, you know, you get so frustrated because it's like, how am I fucking up? I wrote this. Like, how do you fuck up your own writing?
After I mess up a line.
Oh,
If
yeah?
I can't get a line right, I just scream in the character's voice or something, and then I just go back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when
Yeah.
Aaron goes, "Ooh, angry, angry."
Ooh,
That's
ooh,
me.
agree.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, Joni, if you have
Somehow,
Discord, you could join
releasing
the
anger makes me better. It's like the purge.
you could join the server. In fact, Lizzie, provide a link to the Discord server.
Got it.
Lizzie's
Yes,
like
Gavin, the Magic Railroad, the Tumas movie.
the two. Oh my god, there are so many times. Do you know what I kept fucking up in my recording?
What did you keep fucking up in the recording?
I would say sometimes I would flub and say Tomic. Tomic.
Tomic the hedge train?
Because I got Thomas and Tank merged in my fucking head, so it became Tomic.
Tomic.
Where
sounds
are we
like the
streaming
name
this, by the way? Oh, wait.
YouTube.
Never mind. Alright, hold on.
Tomic sounds like like one of those, the name of a badly drawn meme image, like Sanic.
Oh yeah. Someone draw Tomic. draw the Sanic version of Thomas the Tank Engine. Atomic, I said Atomic.
Atomic the steam trend.
Cut that.
Atomic the tonk, or I almost said onion. Atomic the tonk onion.
Atomic the Tonka Onion. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying.
Have you ever seen the Magic Railroad parody movie? There was a parody movie?
There is, yeah. There's like this. I might be wrong, but there's like this 2-hour parody of Thomas the Tank Engine. I think it was like one of those like multi-animation project type deals. Like a lot of people did something. The only thing I know that was noteworthy was that they had a post-credit scene where the actor who played Schemer from Shining Time Station reprised his role.
Oh.
Yeah, that was cute. Despite the video, I don't really follow a lot of like the Thomas community. So if you ask things like, "Have you seen this? Have you seen this?" Odds are very good I probably haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Magic Railroad in years.
Actually, Joni, the funny thing is that I think Chris does talk about is one of the big things about this release of Thomas and the Magic Railroad is that it has stuff that was cut from the movie, right? Or it had because
I will spoil one
Thomas
thing.
and the Magic Railroad is so fucked up because they had an entire character cut, but they didn't change the script.
Well, they changed as much as they could.
They changed as much as they could, but it was such a late in the game decision that it made no goddamn sense.
You'll understand the context of that hashtag later. But yes, my goal is to at least get enough finished. Where's the folder? Here it is. 541. I need 542. Because my camera only records in 5-minute chunks.
Ackerman, welcome to the show.
Hello, Alucard. That's Dracula spelled backwards.
They didn't like reshoot anything? Ask Joni.
I don't know if they did any like reshoots. I think what they did is they just removed all the footage because the deadest giveaway is a scene that's very early in the final film but was meant to be much later in the actual original cut is Burnett Stone in the cave with Lady. And if you actually watch carefully, when he turns the flashlight over, his mouth says Boomer because he thinks Boomer's in the cave, but they silenced it. So his mouth still moves, but you don't know what he's saying.
It's just enunciated breathing.
Yep. The movie has some problems, but I still love it.
Didn't we find out something when we were first watching? Because I know that we watched this versus another physical media release of the movie, that there were certain shots that were like,
I think we were
the aspect ratio was different, or it was moving faster.
Yeah, I'll actually show that.
Oh yeah, we had that in the script. I forgot.
So this is the original DVD that people have had for like 20 years. And that's the Blu-ray. This is the first time it's been seen in widescreen. The film was shot in open matte, which is a format basically so you can watch it in full screen or widescreen. But, you know, widescreen would be the preferred way to watch it because it's a theatrical film. I'm sure there's probably going to be some people
I mean,
that are
it's
like,
shot in a way that it's meant to be seen widescreen, because you know there's some stuff that's adapted to widescreen that shouldn't be widescreen.
Exactly. This one is widescreen compatible, but it's never been seen in widescreen since it was in theaters. So this is the first. I know there's probably some purists who's like, it should have both. Probably. I would like to have both, but if you put a gun to my head and make me choose, I'm going to go with widescreen.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer it widescreen. I just feel like the shots look better. Okay, I got a question for you two while he's editing. I guess
Yeah.
Lizzie can answer first, so you can get through a take.
Alright.
What is a piece of children's media that you grew up with that you would like to see get re-released on, a celebration format, as like a Blu-ray or something? You know what I mean? Like re-released on physical media.
Yeah.
Oh, I get ya.
And chat, you can answer too.
Like, I don't know.
I know my answer. You want me to say my answer?
Sure.
Elmo and Grouchland. I would love a re-release of that, because I feel like it was overhated when the film came out, because it is still the lowest grossing Muppet movie if you count the Sesame Street Company as Muppets. So a Henson Company movie, I guess, is because they count in the terms of Muppet movie grossing, it's counted as the lowest grossing one. But I think it's such a cute movie. The actors are really nice, and the sets are gorgeous because Grouchland was a really creative look and stuff. And I think a lot of people just don't like it because I think, you know how people stopped were during their middle school years or something, a lot of people were like, I don't like Pokemon, it's for babies, and I don't watch cartoons, I watch what do teenagers watch to feel cool? NCIS! You know, that kind of stuff. I feel like during that time people are like, I hate Elmo, Elmo's for babies. And I feel like
I want
that
to play
made
Call of
people-
Duty Shoot a Man.
Shoot a man, Call of Duty shoot a mans. But I think that made people, not give the movie a chance. Even though Elmo is a really nice character, people just only think of the Elmo's World theme and then automatically hate it. But it's such a good movie. I would love to see a re-release because I feel like it would look really nice today if they have the ability to, clean it up. Because it's a very colorful and pretty movie. But I don't know if they still have because it was shot on film, I assume.
Oh, absolutely.
I need to see Elmo's Freaky running in 4K. Yes, Joni, I agree. But, because, it also has one of my favorite jokes ever said by Muppet characters, which is Elmo's crying, and freaking Bert and Ernie pause the movie, and Bert's like, oh look, Elmo's so sad, and and Ernie's like, oh don't worry, Bert, it'll be fine. Oh, what movie has a sad ending? The Titanic. What? The Titanic had a sad ending. Gone with the Wind, Dr. Trivago. Like, it was just... It's such a fucking funny line. I love Bert and Ernie so much. Joni says their pick would be Pokemon the first movie re-released on Blu-ray.
Well, yeah, because it omitted the extension of the story, which is why I still have one of my shall we say unofficial releases, even though I have the Steelbook Blu-ray. That would be nice.
The VHS copy came with it. It was advertised as like a special extra thing. So,
Yes.
but I don't think they ever released it on DVD with
I
the
think
official thing.
I think the Australian Blu-ray has it along with the Pikachu shorts.
Of course
but
they
I'd
do,
have to
because it's
double check that.
Australia. Australia gets good physical media releases so they can forget how their country wants to kill them.
Interesting
They give
take.
reasons to stay inside. So they can stay inside, safe from the kangaroos or whatever the people are with knives.
Maybe that's why Australia took the current life event better, because they're just used to being indoors.
Maybe. Let's see what else the chat answered. Budgie the Little Helicopter and Tugs. I don't know either of those, Equestria guy. Oh, that's true. There's the whole Birth of Mewtwo part in addition to the Pikachu short. Yeah, I remember watching those Pikachu short. I used to rent the VHSs for the Pokemon movies from Blockbuster, and I think my parents also bought me the Blu-rays for not Blu-rays, VHS tapes for Christmas or something, and they came with like a little coin. I think the Entei movie had a coin. The 2000 had like a little Lugia figurine or something. They came with little thingies, and I have never seen them again because one day I put them in the junk drawer that's in every Italian family's kitchen, and it was never seen again.
Sean understood my current world event reference.
Current world event. The Birth of Mewtwo is weirdly a special feature on the original Mewtwo Returns DVD, but I don't think it's been fully included with the English version of the movie in the US. Huh.
Odd. It's definitely on my
yeah.
unofficial release.
At least we know one good release that's going to be happening is the fact that at some point soon we're going to get the proper release of Muppets Christmas Carol now that they found the Love Is Gone.
Yep, they found the scenes.
Which is so great. If that's the one good thing we got out of the past 2 years, I'm fine with that.
Hey, I'm sorry I haven't talked since the stream started. I just had to take something. I started feeling really
You're good. You're good. Don't
yucky.
worry. We're just chatting with the chat.
Yep. I'm still trying to think
had
of.
A coin. I know the first movie had a Mewtwo card. Yeah, I know that when the movie came out for Pokemon 2000, I think Pokemon 2000, they would give moviegoers a Mew card or something. Yo, I didn't know you were streaming tonight. It's been a long time. Well, welcome, Rage Master.
It's sort of impromptu.
Yeah. While he's editing, I'm just asking the chat, like, what's a piece of children's media you grew up with that you want to see re-released physically? Yeah, they are planning to add it back in. I mean, it's only logical if you found the film scenes, and The Love Is Gone has been a sought-after deleted scene for a long time. And another way you could say, fuck Jeffrey Katzenberg. You know, one day I just want to commission Chris to make a video stating all the sins Katzenberg has committed in the entertainment industry.
I once wrote a joke where there was going to be a video where I went off on Katzenberg, and the joke was that it got more and more outlandish. Like, the first few were actual things he did, and then it became ludicrous to the point it was like, here he is shaking hands with Hitler, selling information to ISIS.
Water supply.
Yeah, pretty much. You poisoned our water supply, ruined our crops.
And set fire to our houses. He did?
No! But are we gonna sit around until he does? He might as well. That's the thing, is that I kept doing the, Katzenberg thing as a joke. I mean, I still truly meant it, but... And then, once the Quibi thing actually happened, then everybody was like, yeah, fuck Jeffrey Katzenberg.
It's like, I'm understood now. But it's just like, I mean, I know that while you have Katzenberg, I just have Katzenberg, that grape nut ice cream eating bastard. Which no one understands when I say it. And it's because it's from an interview that someone did with Katzenberg when Katzenberg was promoting Quibi. And they were talking about how Katzenberg is like this man of the people. They go to this diner, and Katzenberg orders a well-done hamburger, which is already a bad sign, with a Diet Pepsi, an even worse sign. And then they go to an ice cream place, and he gets, I think it's like bread ice cream with grape nuts on top. This is a person pretending to be a human.
This is what human beings eat.
I don't want my ice cream tasting like the yeast that I put into flour before I make actual bread. The man probably thinks Jamba Juice is fast food. One thing you would like to see be put to physical media would be Herbie. Which Herbie? Like the original Herbie?
I think all the Herbies are on physical media.
Like
They just put out
like
Herbie
in
Fully Loaded on
in
Blu-ray as a.
form?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think the only one that's not on Blu-ray
Oh,
is
wait,
like the
seriously?
TV. Don't interrupt. I think the only
Oh.
one that isn't on Blu-ray is the TV movie with Bruce Campbell. Other than that, like, pretty sure all the Herbie films are on Blu-ray. Granted, they're Disney Movie Club exclusives, meaning you can't get them on. Well, okay, yes, you can get them on Amazon, but they're second-hand market and usually more money.
Nah,
Jody
Disney
says
Movie
they're not
Club.
even aware
They've
Grape Nut
been
ice cream even
releasing some
existed.
Bangers recently.
I think if I.
Okay, so guys, as you see Chris is saying here, he is talking about how Thomas's ass is this big. What would you do if Herbie was your car? I mean, it'd be
I don't
cool.
drive, so I wouldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, I don't drive, so it would just kind of sit there. Now, if it was Bumblebee and it could just carry me around, that would be different. It has sentience. Is Scooby-Doo Zombie Island on Blu-ray?
Say that again?
Is Scooby-Doo Zombie Island on Blu-ray? Asks
Not yet.
Does art.
Not yet. I want that. That's honestly that's my answer to your question. Like what childhood thing? I want Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island on Blu-ray. It's actually
I would love if
surprising
they
that
put
it's
the
not.
first- I would like if they put the first 4 TMS Scooby movies on Blu-ray.
So like that, Witch's Ghost,
Alien Invaders and Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase is on Blu-ray. It's actually the only one on Blu-ray.
Well, because that's the only one that's digitally inked and colored, I think. At least, like,
apparently, Gavin made Tomic.
oh, awesome.
I have to go
Is
look
it in
at
the
this now.
fan art thing in the Discord?
I think they said it's in the ship posts. Where are you, ship posts? Yeah, cursed ship posts. I'm looking on my phone.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh my god, a couple people made Tomic. I love
Why
these.
is his nose so... I
Alright,
don't
guys,
like
I'll show
how
you
long
one here.
Equestria guys' nose is, and I don't like the scribbly eyes of...
So,
Why
that's
does
Luigi's Tomic.
Tomic have feet?
And here is Equestria Guy's Tomic. Square.
I hate both. I don't want
Yeah.
either of them chasing me.
Put that down. Back down.
Oh, by the way, if you guys want to find a way to make our friend Michael laugh really hard, look up the Explosion Thomas the Tank Engine short with the mound of living tissue. It's like, I
It's
don't
just
know,
like, ah!
the scream that Thomas lets out kills Michael every time. It's hilarious.
Remember to drink water, kids. Always.
Hydrate.
I
In
apologize
this
for the
drought,
water
water's the only
mukbang.
thing you're allowed.
Well, because, I actually have a water cooler. So I'm very fortunate.
Awesome. So you can talk about the big game with the boys.
Here's the thing. Not only do I have a water cooler, right down my street, there's like a water dispenser. Like a place you go to take your tub, or jug, I should say, your jug, and fill it. This is like
Yeah.
a weirdly convenient area. There's just so many necessities that are just like down the street.
I used
don't know
to
how that
think
happens.
that you just lived in the middle of nowhere like Courage's house. And
I think we had this
Cowardly
conversation.
Dog.
Like I have to remind myself you don't just live in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I would hate that. Oh, I love this Jonathan Colton song.
I feel like every time I'm on a stream or something, someone asks me, what are your thoughts about the upcoming Courage and Scooby crossover? I think it's going to be fun. I've been waiting for this ever since they made those Scooby Courage crossover shorts on Cartoon Network back in the day. Because I think people forget they actually had like this big Scooby Courage marathon one year on Cartoon Network, and it had a story in between with bumpers of like the Scooby Gang breaking down in the middle of nowhere and going to Courage and the Baggs' estate, and I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, a lot of the most recent movies that have aired on Sci-Fi Channel have just been ridiculously fun. Like the one that they did recently that had Scarecrow and Bill Nye the Science Guy. And it was written by the creator of Billy and Mandy, so... Good old Maxwell Adams doing
I still need to see that
Scooby-Dooby
one.
shenanigans. It's so fun, but you could tell that a Billy and Mandy person wrote it. Like, it has that energy. Chris lives on a remote plane of reality. He just lives on the vaporwave ground that's on his YouTube thing, like his Rip Thea White, yeah. You just shove it in there. Shove it right in there. Sorry, I'm looking, and it's just...
Shove it in, shove it in.
Shove it in cannon. Shove.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Not unreasonable. I mean, no one's gonna eat your eyes.
Gotta pull your
We're
teeth
at
out,
an
baby,
impasse
see
here.
my cat.
Maybe we should compromise. We don't deserve
Hold on,
Jonathan
I gotta-
Colton.
We do not. I mean, he's gone through enough bull hunks.
Yeah, in case I don't make this emphatically clear, fuck Glee, and fuck Brian. Wait, what's his name? Who's the fucking guy who made Glee?
Hold on, I'll look it up.
Give me his name, because I really want to stick it to him.
Yeah, we're prefacing this, except for 2 actors. We're not criticizing. We're not saying fuck all the actors in Glee, but fuck specifically, Ryan Murphy.
Thank you, Ryan. I wanted to say Brian Fuller. I was like, wait, no. Brian Fuller made, like, Pushing Daisies and Dead Like Me. He's great. No. Fuck Ryan Murphy. Fuck Ryan Murphy. Plagiarist fucking ass. And the fact that the only decent thing you ever made was American Crime Story says a lot.
Yeah, for context, the thing is that Jonathan Colton made, wasn't it like a
Baby Got
like a
Back, the
Creative
Sir Mix-a-Lot
Commons cover of Baby Got Back, and then they used it in Glee.
Because that's the thing is they because obviously Jonathan Colton doesn't own Baby Got Back, but the thing that's unique about Jonathan is when he does covers, he does like completely new I guess you could say, yeah, like completely new compositions, so they're still uniquely his. It's not his song, but he makes it his own. Glee took his version of Baby Got Back, used it in Glee by having the kids, like, cover it, essentially. And the deadest giveaway that it's Jonathan Colton's version is that they use the exact same form of censorship for the cuss word, which was a duck going, whack. And it's so apparent that they stole it. And the biggest pain in the ass was that the official statement from the producers of Glee was like, he should be happy that he's getting exposure. It's like, but you're not exposing him because you're not crediting him, you fucking ass clowns. I'm gonna find the jizz whistler who said that and take a shit in his wife. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Thanks, Spoonie.
I love Spoonie. I miss him.
A similar thing happened, I think, a few years ago, but I think it got rectified, unlike how they handled the Jonathan Colton thing. Was some late show, I think, had like a guest host that was a musician, and they did like a jazz cover of like a Lizzo song. But the thing is that it was very, very scarily similar to Postmodern Jukebox's jazz recomposition of a Lizzo song, but they rectified it by like acknowledging and all that stuff and everything. And you know, that's a lot better way to handle it, because everything's derivative, but you know,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with pointing out the little guy, you know. Also, if you haven't listened to Postmodern Jukebox, do. It's one of the best cover channels on YouTube. They make everything into different eras of music. It is choice. Fucking love it. They do a version of
Jody-
Stacy's Mom that sounds like a ragtime song, and it's great.
Jody says, I think they also kept the altered lyric Johnny C's in trouble. If that ain't more apparent.
How do you leave that in? It's like plagiarizing.
Funny thing is,
a
there's
report
actually-
for school, and you forget to put your name on it.
There's an episode of, I think it's The Good Wife. There's like this lawyer show where they made an episode about the case, and do you know who plays the Jonathan Colton equivalent in that?
Hmm?
Matthew Lillard. And you know what? It works.
It does work.
The thing they changed
Oh,
is that they make Glee a show about a musical summer camp.
That's
It's
even
actually
better. It's
I've
Camp
never
Rock.
seen the show. I've only watched that one episode. I was like, this is actually really good. I may one day watch this show if they're all like this.
Oh, Rage Master asks, we've seen the series Green Eggs and Ham, and what are your thoughts? It's a great show.
Oh, I love Green Eggs and Ham.
One
See-
of, if not
second
the
serving
best
later this
adaptation
year.
of Dr. Seuss.
I think this one's played a couple times, so I'm gonna select a song.
Okay.
There we go.
But yeah, also, the theme song slaps, because isn't it the lead singer of Weezer doing it?
Yes. I actually had to think about that. Is that Weezer or Smashing Pumpkins?
Watch
No, it's
me
Weezer.
backflip, watch me backflip.
If Tia were here, she'd just be singing that.
Yeah, Tia has had a hyper fixation with that show for a while.
And with Guy Am I.
Yeah, that was a thing. Deep down, it still is.
Oh yeah. Still going
Can't
through
wait for the
different
second
takes.
season. I know, I'm excited for the second season. Seamus asks, how's it like working as Saber Sparks editor?
Oh, it's great. Saber's wonderful. He pays me very well. He treats me very well. And the only reason I say things like that is because I've been an editor for other people, and they're not usually as good as Saber. I'd name names because I honestly just don't give a shit. But I don't want to
Joni
start.
says Rivers is a legend. They're seeing Weezer in a few days. Oh, good for you, Joni.
Excellent. Weezer's great.
Have a good time. I'm a huge Weezer fan. Weezer is the best of the 90s. I've never seen so many Weezer fans in concentration. Felt like Weezer fans were like in hibernation until they released the cover of Africa.
Wait, they covered Africa?
Yeah, that was they covered Africa by Toto, and then
Hot take.
Danny released his cover.
I don't enjoy Africa very much as a song.
Yeah, you told me. I went to go see. I gotta turn Lizzie down because she's breathing into the mic.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, but
Yeah, how dare you breathe?
I went to go see Ringo Starr and his all-star band in the Before Four, and the lead singer of Toto was there because he's part of the all-star band. And they were about to play Africa, and they were like, "Oh, you may have heard this recently because a special band named Weezer sung it." So you have the lead singer of Toto acknowledging Weezer, and it's very surreal that he's on the same stage as Santana, And Ringo Starr, it's like, what timeline am I living in? Who are you? Golden Fox's dad is actually friends with Steve Lukather, and I find that really surreal. They went to high school together. It's funny because Weezer just kept pumping out music throughout the 2010s, but I don't think anyone noticed until they did the cover record. Well, Rivers guest starred on a lot of songs. I know that. Because Rivers did Magic with the Flat Earther guy. What's his name? B.O.B. Mr. Airplane Man.
Maybe. You'd know better than me.
Well, like, oh yeah, it is B.O.B. Because he does, there's a song called Magic, and Rivers does the chorus, which is the best part, which is like, I've got the magic in me. When I touch that track, it turns it into gold. And he does the best part. And then B.O.B. raps, which is rapping. I think Toto got them back by covering Hash Pipe. Nice, it's a game of ping pong. He's also done some stuff with AJR. Yeah, I've been listening to some AJR recently. I dig him. I think like the first song I heard from AJR is one that a lot of people heard, which is Karma. They're very ambitious, which is what I like. But that's also why I liked Fun when they first came to the scene. I like people who make songs that are like bigger than life sounding. The Movie Geek says, "Hey, I hope you are doing well."
I'd say I'm doing pretty good. Videos are coming back. I missed it.
Videos are coming back, and you get to see your friends in a few days.
I will say, a double-edged sword is one of the reasons why videos don't happen as often, is because of doing work for SaberSpark and DA Games. That takes a lot of focus.
But hey, at least it's fulfilling, and it pays the bills.
Well, yeah, it's fulfilling. Well, I'm not going to say it's not fulfilling creatively, because of course it is. I get to Saber almost. I've never gotten a note from Saber, really. When I've worked with other editors, they're always like, can you change this and remove that? Saber's just like, oh my god, I love it. Let's put it out. He's just like the best. And on top of that,
he's a big old teddy bear.
Oh yeah. Like, cause I'm one of those like creators that doesn't know if I'm worth what I, ask for compensation wise. I'm sure you all feel that. You never know your own worth. It's a very hard thing to grasp. But even when I'm like, Saber, you think we could do this? He'll be like, dude, you're getting more than what you're asking. Like, I think one time I was like, can we bump it up by like, He's like, no, we're going to bump it up by like, So he's very generous guy. And understanding, because when I can't do something, he doesn't even, like, have a problem with it. Like, I'm supposed to be editing a video tomorrow for him, which I'll be editing from then until Thursday, because I'm going out to Burbank to see Chrissy and others. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be great. And we're gonna be safe, and we're gonna have a good time.
Well, yeah, because we're all vaccinated. Which, as a reminder,
yep,
wear your mask and get vaccinated.
If you refuse to get vaccinated, leave. We don't want you here.
I'll put it this way. If you refuse to get vaccinated, I have a very good place for you. It's called Under My Floorboards. Do I ever plan to review Blu-rays from the Criterion Collection? I reviewed one, I think. I reviewed the Godzilla Criterion. I would like to. I don't know if the audience is there. You guys could prove me wrong. Like, I don't know. I feel like the best wage I can get is a lot of my audience likes animation. Like that seems to be the ones that get a lot of views. or if it's not animation, it seems to be like animation or like animation adjacent. Because Thomas and the Magic Railroad's not technically, well, I mean, because there is some stop motion, but you're filming trains moving on their own and live action people, so it barely counts as animation, or at least what I perceive as like, something like traditional animation, digital animation, stop motion, or what have you. And then you've got the Sonic movie, which has an animated character, but it's not by definition a fully animated film, but a lot of people watch that one. The one I'm still surprised by its reception is the compendium for Lupin the Third, because I put as Chrissy can attest, I put a lot into that video. And I honestly was like, this thing will probably get a couple hundred views, and now it's sitting at like over 4,000. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that worked out. And there will be more Lupins. I can I'll actually stand up from it. There will be plenty of Lupin, don't you worry.
Especially with the amount of stuff that they're releasing of Lupin recently.
Oh yeah,
like every
that's honestly the
DistroKid
problem.
announcement has a Lupin thing.
That actually became the problem, is that because Discotek was putting out so many, it became difficult for me to manage. Because 1 month it's like, all right, Pursuit of Harima's Treasure. Then the next month it was like, okay, Secret of Twilight Gemini. Then the next month, okay, Tokyo. Every month there was a new one. I'm like, So now I have all these that I have, because I've bought them all. I buy them when they come out. They're like a top priority for me, because we also do Lupin screenings in the Discord server. So, I'm like the token Lupin provider for the friend group. So I have to buy every one that comes out, and I buy from Right Stuff, so it arrives like usually a week earlier than it's supposed to. So there will be Lupins. You guys can decide whether or not it'll be like a solo video like per release, or I could do them all in another video. I kind of don't want to do them all in another video, because I think that would end up becoming redundant, because I'd have to keep saying the same shit over and over again. It's like, here are the extras, here's the picture quality, here's the sound, because there isn't a whole lot of variety with them. Most of them are like factory line the same. There are exceptions, but they're almost all factory line the same.
I do think one you should at least do is the which is the one that's the only Series 3 thing that we got a dub from.
Legend of the Golden Babylon?
Yeah.
Well, that was covered in the compendium.
I know, but didn't G-Kids, not G-Kids, Distrotech release it recently, or they announced it?
No, what they announced, they announced part 3. That's the first time it's coming out.
That's why I got it mixed up.
I'm definitely going to cover part 3 and part 5, because, series, of course. I haven't seen part 3 in a while, and I need to rewatch that. Definitely an easier watch, because it's only 50 episodes compared to part 2's 155. Rule of thumb is I tend to go with the last take.
Well, by that point, you've gotten it down.
Usually,
Unless you just have a banger in the beginning. But that's rare.
Very rare. No one's perfect, everyone.
It's cliched, but my favorite story of taking multiple takes will always be the Spider-Man one, with the how many takes it took to do the scene where they catch all the stuff on the lunch tray.
Oh God!
Like
I still can't believe that was real.
It is, and it's crazy.
Wait, hold on. What was real? I'm sorry. I'm a little in and out of things right now.
In Spider-Man, what was it? 1 or 2?
The first
Spider-Man
one.
2.
No, it was first one.
Okay, the first one. There's a scene where Peter Parker catches all this stuff on a lunch tray, and usual movies it would just be CG'd or something. That was all practical, and it took like 300 takes.
Wow.
Yeah. So like the reaction of the girl when she's like, "Wow, honestly, I think that was just genuine of just. So I would have ruined the take by going, holy shit, if I was the girl.
You mean Mary Jane Watson?
Hmm? Oh yeah, Mary Jane, yeah. Anytime I see a camera zoom like that, I just imagine it's a person leaning in, just like, hmm?
There was some stop motion in a season 3 episode of Thomas. Yeah, well, I'm not talking about the show. I'm talking about Magic Railroad. And of course, the obligatory sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Oh god, this song, yay, hooray, thank you for this
Good
song
morning,
playing.
Tucson.
I do not want to hear this song right now. Can you please skip it?
Well, fine.
For context, people, she had to hear the song multiple times while Chris was setting up the stream.
I'll switch it to shuffle instead, see if that changes anything.
So, before I came here, I had Smosh was doing a Jackbox stream for cancer research. So I was watching that on Twitch because Flula and iJustine and all these people were there. And it's going well. I think they reached their goal by this point, which is great. But
It's always good.
fucking, there was a bit that kept happening during it, where slowly everyone just started answering the questions with the same thing, so no one knew who was saying it, and it was pee pee poo poo yum yum, and it was, I kept fucking dying. Because it started as like, what's an email address no one would use, and then eventually to the point where people started donating with the name pee pee poo poo yum yum. And
What's a paladin?
what?
What's a paladin?
I didn't hear what you
Okay.
said.
Wow. I was referencing Spoonie, Ultima 9. What's a paladin? Also, my father just came in. He has a habit of going to Goodwill because for some reason, our Goodwill is like shocked. Like, it tends to have really good days where a lot of good things media-wise show up. I think we just had one of the best finds. All right, for everyone here. In fact, I'll quickly switch over to full screen. Hi. All right, so Goodwill. My old man found for me something I don't have. The 4K Ultra HD for The Incredibles. I would theorize they just wanted the code. I mean, there's no slipcover, but I could easily get that off eBay, like, loose. But the important thing is, they're both here, both discs, the 4K and the Blu-ray. Nothing's missing. Now, how much do you think this cost? I want you to think realistically. $3. We got $3? $3? I want to see what the chat guesses. Yeah. How much? Lizzie says 15. I see 25. I see 60. I say $1. Well, my friends, the final price was $1.29. He did. That's a great. And here's the thing, I think there was a discount, so it actually might have been a little cheaper than that. So, $1.29 for the 4K of The Incredibles. That's an unbelievable deal. Back to editing. Tasty transition. I'm
Lizzie,
glad you
if
like
you're
that.
going in and out, you can go lie down or something.
Yeah, you don't need
No,
to...
I don't mean like no, I don't mean like that. I mean like I'm just. The second the stream started, I had to do some stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, I hope you don't mind, but after the stream's over, I do want to talk to you about something.
Who?
I'll just tell you about it more later. It's just something I really need to talk about, get off my mind. But yeah, anyway, happy.
Okay.
Gonna switch to another song. Just to have a little variety. I put a lot of variety in
No
there. It's supposed to be
variety.
shuffling.
Is this the games?
Yes, this is Doug Games. Honestly, not well. I say honestly as if I'm trying to be like hot take mean. I only have 2 DA Games songs in my head because a lot of them I can't really like have as like vibe music because a lot of it's like really hard stuff. And Will knows that. I've told to his face that I like more of his like pop stuff. So that's why there's like only 2 songs because for some reason I only had 2 of them. I need to fix that.
Weird.
I should probably ask Will to, because I usually have all the masters for, well, archival reasons, because Will used to have a habit of deleting, like, erasing his hard drives all the time to have, like, clean running PCs, which is amicable, like, it's a good thing to do, but he wouldn't back up anything, so there are, like, songs that are just gone. We're never going to get back unless we
Yeah,
recreate
if
them
you
from
guys
scratch.
wonder why we don't release certain things,
We don't have them anymore.
it's not for lack of trying.
Like, especially because it always breaks my heart when we put up an instrumental and there's, like, top comments of, oh, I hope they release this. And I'm like, we don't have
Who's
that.
gonna tell them?
Yeah, who's going to tell them? Great
Is
example,
Pepsi
like,
okay? Like,
oh, hit the wrong button. I want you guys to realize we've been streaming for about an hour. And as far as, like, the review portion is, I've only accumulated barely a minute. All right? Granted, I'm also enjoying myself and getting slightly distracted, but that's kind of what I wanted. But it also gives you an idea of what editing is like. You can spend 30 minutes on, like, 30 seconds.
yep. Editing is a world where time goes fast and slow at the same time.
That sounds like a fortune cookie.
Confucius says Adobe Premiere error. Media pending. Crunchy transition. Do you guys have the Sonic song you guys made?
Well, yeah, but that instrumental has been available. Well, because the
I
the
think,
Sonic
I think
song.
They're talking about in your stream playlist.
I think I forgot to put that in there. Let me fix that, actually.
You forgot the song that you wrote.
Shut the hell up.
I'm sorry that I'm correct in
Let me
judging.
just put that in there and change. So it says DA Games. There we go. Yeah. Yes, unfortunately, I forgot the song that I had a hand in writing. And as far as archival purposes, that's never in any danger. I have multiple backups for that song because I'm very proud of that one. It's still to
Here's
date
one
the
that will
only
lead
song
down
I
a
had a
rabbit
hand in.
hole. Do you have any video game music on vinyl? Chris has a lot of video game stuff on vinyl.
Actually, as far as my vinyl collection is concerned, it is like I'd say 80 or 90% video game music. They put out a lot
Any
of it.
notable ones you want to state that you have?
I have Mick Jordan's Doom. I have the Cuphead soundtrack. I have A Hat in Time, Celeste.
Sonic?
Oh, I have Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and Sonic Mania.
Well, I know that the Sonic one was special because you ordered that right before it sold out.
Yep. Oh my god, I've heard Mushrooms and Chocolate Milk so many times. Come on, Shuffle. Forget it, we're gonna put on Sonic.
Oh no, you're doing it.
Mushrooms and chocolate milk. That sounds so gross.
It's a Yotam Perel one. It's the album I told you about when you were streaming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Anthony C is here. Hey, Anthony.
Anthony! Yes, I have
Hello.
Conker's. I have Conker's. I think you know that, Anthony, because I think I might have shown you that. Either a picture or I let you know that it existed. But yes. Miss you, Anthony. You're never around, or at least you don't seem to be in my server anymore.
I mean, he's also on the other side of the world. It's
I know.
tomorrow where he lives
I'm not.
right now.
I'm joshing him. He knows I care.
He'll get there eventually. Oh. Your videos are really well put together. I wonder why low subs. Look, it's a time and place thing. You have been growing.
I mean, as you can see by that sub count.
Hell yeah.
Simple solution. If you want to see me grow, share my stuff.
Share the Lupin Compendium everywhere. We need more monkeys in the army.
Yeah. But it's long.
Way, you guys will watch a 2-hour video essay on why a video game sucks. Like, come on. It's interesting long-form content. Think like Scott the Woz talking about video game controllers. If you can find that interesting, you'll find a Lupin Compendium interesting.
I will argue
know
more
I do.
interesting.
Huh?
I would argue that the Lupin Compendium is more interesting than those this sucks and why stuff. Unless it's like H-Bomber
no,
Guy. His
I-
are actually really good.
I was equating you to Scott the Woz, my dude. I was giving you a compliment.
I'm dead. I am dying. Word of advice, everybody. Spend more money on a chair.
Is your chair breaking again?
You know what fucking happened? One of the screws just fell out. And so, like, you may not be able to see. I'll show you a little bit. If it, So, here's the arm. I can't lean back because the bolt that popped out keeps this in place. So, the obvious paranoia is that, you know, the weight of, you know, the pressure of me leaning back is going to cause this whole fucking thing to pop out. Just, like, I bought it because
Do we have a Mopsy under your table?
Surprisingly, no. She's out there.
Aw.
But
We
then
need
again,
a
the old
Mopsy
man is
by
home.
the end of the
so
stream. Or a Bono.
Maybe.
We just need one of your videos to go viral. I mean, that's the whole time and place thing, ain't it?
I don't know if I have any kind of video that's, like, viral worthy. Like, I don't know. When I think viral, I think things like, you know, Numa Numa. I know that shows my age. But, you know what I mean. Like,
well,
stuff
yeah,
that
but
gets...
when it comes to review-based content, there is that one there is a breakout thing. Like Scott had one, Billiam had one. You know, it kind of just happens. No one can really explain why the algorithm gods kind of fling things into people's recommended.
Yeah.
It's like the Hand and Pit people moving the town around. It doesn't make sense. We just accept it.
Yeah. And Rage Master, no. The channel's not monetized right now. I don't have significant amount. I don't have the threshold to get monetized. The only money I make is DA Games and SaberSpark. That's it. And I'm not knocking it. I'm always happy to have the work, and those two particular, they pay very well, and I'm very happy, and I'm okay. I would love to be able to make money off of this, because honestly, that was part of the reason why I had a long time of not making anything. Is it kind of defeats you when you want to work on something, but you need to rely on something else in order to keep a roof over your head. And the problem is, this doesn't keep a roof over my head. This is really just more of a passion project, hobby kind of thing, because it's not remotely economical. I have a Patreon, and I'm very happy and thankful for every single person that supports. Chrissy's even one of them. But that's just the reality of it. There's no YouTube revenue. Patreon
but you never
is
know
barely
what's
any
gonna
money.
happen in the future.
Oh, I know. Things could like flip around any day. I have no idea. Like, you can't predict that. But until that day happens, I have to focus on DA Games and SaberSpark, and when I can, work on these videos.
Yeah.
Well, like
Anthony says, get an ex-government chair. They're made to last. Okay, so
ex-government chair.
Sneak into the Arizona Senate and just
just walk out with the chair. What are you gonna do, huh? I sat in it. My ass has touched it. You really want it back?
What are you gonna do? Cancel us some more?
I hate that I get that.
For context, when Back at the Barnyard was a show, they were recording. I think like the voice actor for Otis, who's a shitty person in real life, but this is a good story. Was talking on Talkin' Tunes with Rob Paulson about like they were recording this Christmas special, and then one of the executives at Nickelodeon came in to say, "Oh, we're not making a third season or whatever," and then they were recording another episode a little bit ago, and they knew that they were going to get canceled, so they were just saying like random things like nutball, like fuck nuts, bitch nuts, whatever. They were just, the whole cast was just shouting and singing it, and then the executives come in to check on everything, and they were like, "What the fuck are you guys saying?" And then the voice director or something says, "What are you gonna do? Cancel us some more?" It's one of my favorite stories that's ever been said on Talking Tunes. Because I would have the same attitude.
I hate to make the comparison, but I always think about this one joke from 2.5 Men. Terrible show.
Mm-hmm.
But there is like one joke I remember from like seeing a preview for it. Because I think one of the things is that John Cryer's character is like a divorced father. Mm-hmm. And I guess there was like an episode where he was starting to have a thing for his ex-wife's sister. And his ex-wife is like accosting him like, "Yo, you better not pursue anything with her." And he just goes, "What are you gonna do? Divorce me? Marry me again and then divorce me?" Like, okay, that's actually a good joke. It's a terrible show, but it's a decent joke. Oh, that shouldn't be left in there.
What did you do?
In between script reads, I should probably drink some water, because I had the water bottle next to me, which I drink when my throat starts to get itchy from talking.
Yeah.
So there was just a red in the middle, just like, should probably drink some water.
I wish you kept it in of you sucking, and then it's just an extreme zoom in on your mouth as you are drinking out of the bottle. That's a very me edit though, so I think everyone has that one editing thing that they love to do. Like some people like the kind of jump cut zoom ins, the jumpy zooms as the scientists say. I really like the extreme close up, like uncomfortable close ups on things. I think one of my favorite ones was, it was during one of the, not one that I edited, but one that killed me was during the Tryhards episode where they're making the music, the first Tryhards episode where they're making the little music videos, and Tom is talking about how Squidge stole a pancake and like inhaled it, and he's mimicking the inhaling going, and the camera just zooms in really fast on his mouth. It just fucking kills me. I love that, and motion tracking things into the scene to just pass by. One of my favorites being the grandma falling down the stairs in the movie.
Grandma, don't fall down the stairs. Woo!
The Gmod sound effect will never not be funny. People know it's a Chrissy video if something is green screened into it.
Yeah, you have been doing great with the edits.
Yeah, the other great, I think my absolute favorite edit I've done for DA games is the in the Pokemon Snap one, which was the first like proper Let's Play I edited, with the die, and I put my mouth over Todd's mouth. So it's just me saying die when Will says it. The best part about it is just I have like 7 takes of me lip syncing the word die with my face being really close to the webcam just on my hard drive of me just saying die, die, die. It's fucking great. It's Tia. Hi, Tia.
Hey, Tia. I
Ooh,
hope you're doing
Anthony
well.
has a question for us. Anthony asks, "Hey guys, how much of the Sonic media do you watch? No." Well, of the 3 of us, I think Lizzie and Chris are tied with Sonic knowledge.
Oh, definitely.
I am a novice in comparison. I mean, Lizzie has a straight up Dreamcast.
I have this in my office. If I can
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I am really bad at like angling this thing.
Oh, I mean, everyone is. No one's good at angling a webcam.
I am very happy to have both these movie posters, because I got that one before they were like really publicly available, and that one I won in a contest.
But yeah,
oh,
Lizzie
Anthony
knows
wants a
lot
link
about
to the
Sonic.
die moment.
Yeah, I just wrote that I'll send a link with the timestamp later.
Thank you, Anthony.
It's
I
fairly
mean,
early in
except
the
for this
video, but I'll
poster.
just give you the timestamp.
I need to get rid of this fucking thing.
Get rid of what?
It's a Dark Knight Rises like promo banner for the Blu-ray. My father put it up, and I just walked in like this. Because I don't hate the Dark Knight Rises, but I don't need a poster advertising its Blu-ray.
You want to know what energy this gives me? Brett for like years had a movie the movie marquee poster of Avatar, the Blue People movie.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought it was gonna be like the Last Airbender movie.
I think his dad had it, and it was framed, and he gave it to Brett, and we just had it in our house. I think Brett finally gave it to Goodwill the other day, because he's just like, I don't even like Avatar. Why? I don't know why. Because it was in our kitchen, not our kitchen. It was in our living room closet, and I was getting a coat from the closet, and every time I go into that closet, I just look down, and there's Jake Sully in the Na'vi staring back at me. It's like, why is this in our house? This is not an Avatar house. But yeah, Lizzie knows quite a bit about Sonic. She actually has a Dreamcast to play the Sonic games on.
Yep.
And Chris has like, how many videos about Sonic on your channel?
4, I think. There's Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic X, Sonic Boom, and obviously the recent Sonic movie. There is going to be a review for the Sonic Boom Blu-ray. Rest assured.
And I mean, you actually have a little bit of a notable thing in the Sonic community from when you were a young boy.
Do I?
The little animation thing for Sonic.
Oh,
And
the
that
cell?
animation. Yeah.
Right. He's up there. For those who don't know, it's in the
Oh
Adventures
no
of
no no!
Sonic
I
the
mean when
Hedgehog
you
video.
the Newgrounds thing or whatever you did with
Oh,
all these Sonic shorts.
right. Well, I wasn't that little. I was like 13. No, yeah. I was part of Sonic Shorts, Volume 2 specifically. I
Which
did
a
the.
lot of people get surprised about.
Yeah, but I'm more surprised because of how many. Because when I tweeted about it, going, I did it tongue in cheek by saying, I regret to inform you all that I was in Sonic Shorts Volume 2, and I posted because I still had the Swift file, so I was able to render it out in high definition and upload it to Twitter, and all these comments came out of like, oh my god, I grew up with this, and I went, ha, wait, what? Oh my god, there are people that grew up with those. I feel old. And I know,
It's a
like,
weird thing to
Auntie's here,
think
like,
about.
you feel old? And I'm like, I'm turning 30 this year, okay? I'm almost an old man.
It's very surreal.
Yeah.
Being in like Derek's server and stuff.
Yeah, because
when people put
you're all a
two
bunch
and
of
two
babies.
together-
Little babies.
Yeah, when people put 2 and 2 together, that me, Cosmic is also the keyframe pony person. A lot of people were like, I used to watch your videos and stuff back when I was in school when I was little, and I was like, babies, you are all children. Like, wait, you guys were like 11? Like, first of all, what were you doing watching Brony reviews, first of all? And second of all, holy crap, don't be... that... It doesn't make you physically older, but emotionally you feel old.
Yeah.
You feel like Tim Allen in the Santa Claus when he sees the white hair growing. But yeah, before anyone's being like, you think you're old, rah, 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 emotionally old. Emotionally. It's when they run out of seats at the grown-ups table on Thanksgiving, so you have to sit at the kids table because you're marginally younger than everyone else. However, you're sitting with like 2-year-olds who don't know how to eat their sweet potatoes correctly. And they get them on your nice slacks, which you just got steamed at the dry cleaners. And it's not even from like one of your closer cousins, it's from your cousin's kid, like Carol's cousin. Carol, the cousin, who has their kid named Brayden. I have a very intricate story for this scenario.
Honestly, I think this is one
I
of Will's
won't-
best songs.
Oh, Press Start Together is a great one.
Like, it's a bop. Gets in your head.
Yeah.
And I know, like, love him to death, but I notice Will tends to have a bit of a, I don't think I'm very good at, like, oh, yeah, you are. You have, like, a natural pop talent that is, honestly, in like, the nerdcore scene is unprecedented.
Yeah.
I'm an editor, Mo.
I grew up with this.
Basically
It's one
what
of the
I'm
weirdest,
doing.
nicest things. It is. It's still surreal, though.
Oh, yeah. I don't mean it maliciously, like, how dare... It's just, like Chrissy said, it's surreal to me that there's something I created years ago that, for a lot of people, that's, like, nostalgic. That takes some getting used to.
Like, what was a blip in my life
Exactly.
was a big
exactly.
part of someone else's.
And
It's
I'm
weird knowing
always
that you're
for
part
that.
of someone's
Like,
formative years.
honestly, it would be better if I knew. You know? Like, if I got, like, a message or an email about, like, oh, man, I used to watch you on Newgrounds, I'd be like... Because, again, like you said, it's like, that's like a blip. Newgrounds was, like, this much of my life. But if there were people that, like, watched the shit I did on there or whatever, and, like, that meant something to them, like, that means the world.
It does. Still can't deny that there's a little bit of taken abackness from it all. Makes you realize that whatever you're doing nowadays is also something someone is going to grow up with. Yeah. I think companies like Disney are actively creating an army of future nostalgia.
I'd rather have nostalgia nerds than nostalgia critics, is all I'm saying. But
Embrace the nostalgia rather
Embrace.
than weaponize it.
And in case Mo hasn't heard me, what I do for a living, I'm an editor and producer, project
Pretty
manager.
cool dude.
Like, I'm an editor. I'd
That's
say
your-
I'm a freelance
that's your
editor.
business.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
freelance editor for SaberSpark and occasionally other clients, but mostly SaberSpark. He's my main
Wow,
source.
Ragemaster went back with you. They discovered you from the Jungle Book Diamond Edition review back in
Damn.
2014.
I hope you enjoyed it. Let me pull up the comics, but yeah. So I'm a freelance editor. My main client is SaberSpark, and at DA Games, I'm a producer manager. I basically approve projects. I manage said projects when we start them. On occasion, I edit a video because sometimes shit happens and I have to step in and get it done. You know, people have lives, things happen, and rather than force people to meet a deadline, I can just whip something up and put it out.
People crash into oil tankers. commit
Well,
tax
hopefully
fraud,
not
you know,
that.
it's not-
Hopefully not that severe.
I was mostly quoting Lola when she was on the phone with Bugs in the one episode of the Looney Tunes show, and she's like, "Oh, I almost hit an oil tanker." No, wait.
My
okay,
God.
I actually hit one.
Okay, here are some new comics. This one from Equestria Guy, featuring our own Cosmic Key saying, "Go away."
Go away.
Go away. And
Choo-choo.
let's see, we got another one from Equestria Guy. I think they're the main comic creator here. This one has hands. I don't like
hate
him.
The hands.
I don't like him at all. And
That one sincerely gets a go away.
yeah, I think that's all of them so far. I love the comics. I am glad that my flub can inspire such a thing. And also, for those of you who are artists, I don't judge as far as like whether or not you say I'm not a good artist. You're all good just by doing any art. Okay? If you
Yeah.
have any fan art of me
Remember, there's
and you
always
want to
gonna
share
be
it,
someone not as good
if
as
you have fan art of me and you want it featured at the end of the videos, you may do so. Just let me know that you want it in there and what social tag you want it to be credited to. If you're in my Discord server, which Lizzie, if you could be a dear and post that again. If you're not in the Discord
I got it.
server, you may join. We have a fan art chat just for that. So if you guys have anything you want to share, you want us, specifically Fish House Chris fan art. Like I know you probably have like fan art of Lizzie or Chrissy, and that's always welcome. But don't put it in the fan art section. That's only for me because that's for organization. But yes, if you guys have anything and you want to share it, you're always welcome in the Discord server. We have a lot of fun in there. And also, obviously, if you have the spare coin, toss a coin to your editor, to your content creator. I have
plenty.
I have a Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/aficionadoschris. We only have 2 perks, $1 and $3. That's it. For $1, you get your name in the credits and early access to videos. So in other words, when this video is finished, you guys will be able to see it before the public will. So there's that. And there's the $3, which gives you access to behind-the-scenes stuff. Great example, I recently posted the first draft of the opening sketch for this video, which was not used. So you guys basically get to see a completely deleted opening that is not even, like, it wasn't even shot. But we have the script still. So you guys can read what was first written, and then I thought, this is terrible, and threw it away. So you guys get access to that if you have the $3 and up Patreon pledge.
Think about this, guys. For less than the amount of money that Chris's dad spent on the Incredibles 4K edition, you
Yeah,
can have your name in the
that's
credits
true.
and see this video before anyone else.
For less than it costs to get this 4K at Goodwill, you can support me immensely. And also the other thing, I know a lot of people ask this about Patreon. How do you charge? It's once a month. I don't charge per video. I decided it's much better to just have people get charged at the end. Well, I think it's like the start of every month was when they actually start pulling the money away.
Yeah, it's the first of every month it gets
Yeah.
it processes. So you literally $1.
Yep,
$1
$1 a month. All I ask, really. I say ask like I'm begging. No. $1 a month is all you ever have to do, and it means the world if you can. But if you can't, just be here, watch the videos, share them, join the Discord server, and socialize, have a lot of fun. There's a lot of nice people in there. I'm there. So, your
Be
mileage may
active.
vary.
Share
Yes,
things.
It's been very active lately. There's even this cool guy that always has like a question of the day, and even I try to answer them. God, Skull Crusher Mountain again. Let me change songs here. There we go. Some nice lo-fi Yotam Perel. Go support the dude. I did. Yes, you did. And for those who don't know who Glitchy Bits is in the chat, she's an artist and has done a lot of my thumbnails. She even did the thumbnail that's in this video, which is right here. There it is. That's Tia's art right there. Lizzie has art that'll be in another video, probably in September, which is for Ozumatsu-san. She did a fantastic job recreating that look. But yes, back to editing. Okay, let's the thing about editing, and it's not a thing to be like, oh god, but how many times when you edit and you just want to get the switch just right. You don't want the last piece to be too long or too short. You got to get that evenness. It's timing and it's tedium. Of course, Anthony,
Timing
I'm
is
from Newgrounds. In fact, Anthony, I talked to you. I discovered you on Newgrounds because of your David Firth I Don't Care music video. I stole your graphics because I wanted to figure out how you did certain shit. You were an inspiration to me very early on. So yeah, of course I'm a Yotam Perel fan. I used to watch him I still watch him. But, and for those of you who haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you guys check out Jellystone. Yotam Perel wrote and storyboarded on it, and it's really good. You can tell which episodes he had a hand in.
Quite a few episodes too.
Oh, great! He came up with lore. Aw, Tia. Tia. For those of you who don't know, I'll hide that part because that's her email. But good old Tia Glitchy Bits became a $1 patron, which means I now have to add her name at the end of the credits later. So,
Twice.
yeah, lazy muffin, lazy pillow. Well, because we have a section just for patrons. I'll actually show that for those who are curious.
I'm on there.
Yes. Well, actually, you're very high because it's ranked from like most pledged to. Not to sound mean, but it's ranked by how much someone has pledged. All you are wonderful, and it's not meant to outrank. It's just a. I know. Just don't want people to feel like, so what? I'm not special because I'm at the. No, you all make a big difference. You have no idea. Where the hell is it? It's in the end credits video. Here we go. Yeah. So that's what the end credits slab tends to look like. That's where you have the fan art right there. This one is by Rubica. And on the right, you have the patrons. So you have like Keyframe, Pixie, Nocturne. In fact, I'll add to you right now, actually.
I'm one of the big boy patrons.
I think Netro is a dollar patron. Well, logically it has to. You can't donate $2, so.
Because I never changed my pledge after you changed the pledge amounts.
Yeah, I hope that hasn't done anything to ruin how you get notified or anything. I don't know how that.
No, it does. No, it doesn't. I just give more. I just give more than the average bear.
All right. See, I don't know how that works when you pledge over what is like provided. Yeah,
No, you just get the because when you pledge someone, you get to pick the tiers that you get. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think 1175. There we go. Tia's now in there. So if you guys want to donate, you can. Lizzie, if you could be a dear and post my Patreon, patreon.com/aficionadoschris.
Yeah, 1 second.
Started watching Jellystone a bit ago, didn't know Yotam worked on it. Yeah, there's a lot of, Yotam did, like, 4 episodes?
That sounds about right, yeah.
He had his hand in most of the segments, because they're 10 episodes, 20 segments, because each episode is 2. You know, good old classic 2-episode format.
I do right now, except the way it is. That day, that day.
This sounds like the theme song to that old Leonardo DiCaprio meme of him happily walking.
Honestly, they might have used it. They are under Creative Commons. I love Jonathan Colton. What do we got here?
Come on, guys. Subscribble to his bibble.
Oh, they're subscribed. I'm happy with this. My goal would be to at least get to like 20,000 subs. By the end of this year, I don't know, but 20,000 is my goal. I think I could reach that.
I would love if I could hit 25K by the end of the year.
You have an astonishingly dedicated following.
Yeah.
You sounded so ambivalent, yeah.
No. I'm saying that I was trying to find my words. My head isn't all there.
Gotcha.
I'm very humbled and blessed to have a dedicated and growing following, which I'm very lucky. More relevant question from Michael French. What shows are you watching or rewatching currently? Currently watching, I mean, like, we got through Jellystone and Centaur World and stuff, so...
Yeah, we did watch
a lot of the
Centaur
recent
World.
animation that has come out. Yes, we've been watching that.
Rewatching? None currently. Not yet. Yeah. Well, thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, I'm sure there is a show. I mean, my number one show that I constantly rewatch, like, there's 2. Okay, no, there's 1. Well, I was gonna say there's 2, but here's the thing: I rewatch 3 seasons of Arrested Development. I don't watch seasons 4 and 5. I can't. I have tried. I didn't hate season 4 when it came out, but when one day I decided to have Arrested Development playing while I was working, because it's great, like, bingeable background, like, stuff. And once season 4 started, I was just like, no, it just wasn't working, and I just pulled the plug on it. So when I rewatch Arrested Development, it's always the first 3 seasons. Season 4 doesn't work. The only other show that I have watched from beginning to end multiple times and still do is Cowboy Bebop.
Recently I've been rewatching the first season of Tuca and Birdie. I tend to put that on if I'm in work mode, because I've seen the first season of Tuca and Birdie so often, and it doesn't make me viscerally depressed like rewatching BoJack Horseman does, because I'll have BoJack Horseman on in the background, and then Escape from LA or Time's Arrow will start playing, and then I'm like, I need to go lie down.
Remember when I made the BoJack Horseman Game Boy Advance video?
It's one of the most demented things you have ever edited, and I love it. But yeah, like, I've been rewatching Tuca. Here's the thing, is that I don't know what really counts as rewatching, because when I tend to watch a show in general, I tend to rewatch a lot of the stuff that until new content comes my way, I tend to just put on shows in the background a lot. So I have a constantly rotating library of shows that I'll just put on. It's not really like, man, I'm nostalgic for something, I'm gonna rewatch it. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of
it does.
What I do. I don't know if it's not really a hyperfixation thing. It's just it's easier for me to multitask if it's something that I've heard previously, which I think is a normal thing amongst people. Then again, people get really disturbed when I say I have the ability that I can parse out audio and retain it if I'm listening to like 5 different things at once, which people think is really weird. One time I freaked Max out because he was like having a phone call with his mom or something, and I didn't want to hear it because I think that's invading privacy, even though I can't understand them, but I don't like hearing other people's conversations. So I just put on a bunch of stuff. So I put on like a Scott the Woz video, a song, and like a reading. And when he came and he was like, okay, the call's done. What are you doing? Because I had all 3 windows open. And I was like, oh, I'm just listening to stuff. He's like, which one? All of them? Okay, so you're just listening to noise. Oh no, see, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. And he's like, what the fuck? You're a freak! You're a freak! I have that and really fast speed reading, which also freaks people out. I know I've scared you a couple times with how fast I can read through your scripts.
Yeah, but it's also very helpful.
It is. I just know that it's an ability that apparently people find really weird.
No,
I have the most
the way you bend your
useless-
elbows is a weird thing.
Okay, no, it is. For people who don't know, I have like omnidirectional elbows, meaning they can just bend inwards, like inverting. And I didn't know that was a thing that not many people could do. I thought that was just a thing people can do. And then at MomoCon, we were in like the VIP room, and I was leaning against the table and doing it. And Christian and Chris looked so mortified. It's like, what? What do you want? It's like, elbows don't bend like that, Chrissy. They don't? No! You freak! Not the first time Chris has called me a freak. You also called me a freak when I ate that hamburger in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
My friends think I'm a mutant. Oh, Kobayasa Kaliso asks, any music genres that interest you guys? So I guess favorite genres of
Ska.
music. Ska, punk pop, I like electro swing, jazz music, classic rock, anything that isn't screamo, you know, like, I have an eclectic taste. What about you, Lizzie? What's your favorite genres of music?
I like a lot of rock and I don't know, I'm basically up for anything basically, but I do like a lot of rock though.
Yeah. Chrissy, seems like Chrissy gets called a freak a lot. Oh, see, that's the thing. You'd think I'd be exaggerating, so I'm doing like, not like other girls meme. No, that's just my life. Definitely get a big ska vibe from Chris. What with the intro and the checkered clothes and whatnot. Oh no, Chris is a huge ska person. You got Ska2 Network to do your intro once, right?
Well, that's the one we currently use. Yeah, I hired. It was before Ska2 really, really took off, because now he's like a big deal, and I couldn't be more proud, because I discovered that channel, you know, when he had like a couple thousand and like barely any views. And I messaged him on Facebook like, hey, Shot in the Dark, do you do like commission work? Because I've been dying to get my song like done, like a ska song. And he was like, yeah, no, I can do that. And, you know, I paid him for both a full ska cover and an instrumental, which I think totaled only about $500 or so. It wasn't a lot of money, you know, for the amount of work that fucker puts in, because he's brilliant. You know, he plays every instrument.
He's a
yeah,
virtuoso.
Oh, he is amazing. And apparently I'm one of only 2 people that's ever commissioned him. Can you even believe that?
I can't believe that.
I know, it's weird. And like when I see like Tomska talking about him and he's featured in Rebel Taxi videos, I'm like, Jesus Christ, oh my god, I'm so happy, because I love that channel. And we use that version not only in the new like intro, the animated intro, but I've had some wonderful people cover the song. TV's Kyle covered it using that version. Chi-Chi did it. Rick Wolf from Agony from Robot Co-op and Agony Wolf Media. Kevin Temmer of What's the Matter Martha fame is doing it. I've I've given an invitation for Joni to do it. Chrissy's more than welcome to as well.
I'm planning to do it. I know you're also interested in getting Music Reborn to do it after I showed you the Three Idiots theme song demo that they made.
I do have some people who are like the big dream to have like sing the theme song.
It'd be great. Oh, bye, Anthony. Have a good one.
Night. Love you, Anthony.
Ant Does Art says favorite ska band, Chris.
Real
Give
Big
some
Fish.
ska recommendations.
Real Big Fish, #1. Easily the greatest.
Oh, Real Big Fish is
Real Big
like,
Fish.
Everyone needs to like Real Big Fish.
Because see, there's depending on what you're after, because there's ska punk, which is really mostly my favorite. But there's also like two tone and new wave, I think was the other one.
Mm-hmm.
But I like ska punk, so I would definitely recommend Real Big Fish.
Goldfinger's pretty good.
Oh, Goldfinger stopped doing ska after like.
Well, I mean, the ska years of Goldfinger.
Yeah, so stuff like Superman, which is a great song.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think, because I have quite a few like ska albums, and really
what about
trying to
No
think
Doubt?
of. I was actually never a big fan of No Doubt. I didn't like Gwen Stefani. I don't know. There was just something about it. I was like, it's not doing anything for me. I like the Mighty Mighty Bosstones. Streetlight Manifesto is also really good. Mustard Plug has some great songs. There's Less Than Jake, which are great, especially if you grew up with the Digimon movie. Aquabats isn't really ska. Aquabats had like I think a ska album, but they're not really a ska band. The problem is there's a lot of.
I don't know what they are.
You've never heard of the Aquabats?
No.
Oh, they're great. They're great. If I was to recommend an Aquabats album, look up Charge. Great album. Basically Aquabats is a what would you call it? Like a fictional band? Not like Gorillaz where like the members don't exist. They're real members, but like they're playing. There's like a story and character thing going on with them.
Oh, so it's like what Sgt. Pepper's was supposed to be, where it's people playing.
Yeah. Aquabats, the whole gimmick is that they're basically a superhero band.
Wait, okay, I think I may have seen something
guys.
Aquabats related. Yes,
You
Lizzie?
going to bed?
No, I'm not going to bed, but I am gonna like lay down. Just let me know when you guys are done streaming. I do want to talk to you guys later.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just
Nighty-night.
not really up to this right now. All right, I'll be
Okay.
back in a bit. Anyway,
The seat will
see ya.
stay warm. Did one of the guys from the Aquabats
But-
create? Actually, yeah, both of them. Christian Jacobs and the guy who plays Crash McLarson, I believe they co-created Yo Gabba Gabba. I don't think I've listened to the Littlest Man Band. I've heard the name, but I don't recognize it. Rage Master says never heard of ska music. Just listen to my theme song and any of my recent videos. That's ska.
Mm-hmm. Glad no one said Justin Bieber, Cyrus, Perry, Gaga, or Taylor Swift. Never care for him. Man, you are
You're fun.
you're fun. I like some Lady Gaga.
I don't love
music.
them, but I don't have a problem with people being into music. Music is like any kind of media. It's subjective.
There is at least one song from each of those musicians that I do like. Because I don't think an entire artist is to me, I think like there's very few artists where I can say I hate every single one of their songs. There's always
yes.
one that tickles my pickle.
Oh well, I love the Beatles. Chrissy, I would say, is a bigger Beatles fan than me, and I'm
a Beatle. Yeah, me and Lauren are like Beatle maniacs. That's how me and Lauren met. So
Yep. She
I don't
knows shit
express
that
it very
I
outwardly, but
have.
I love them.
She knows shit that I just casually forgot. She's incredible
Yeah.
when it comes to Beatles knowledge.
I'm
Like,
an
you could ask her anything.
aficionado on Beatles stuff,
Uh,
but
and
Yeah.
Madness is good too. Our House is a classic. But I think I was mostly recommending like ska punk stuff, and they're not ska punk. They're more like two-tone.
yeah, I really do like ska punk and like pop punk. It's like of that kind of stuff. Like, I never went through, the goth music, the MCR phase. I respect MCR, but I never went through that phase of music.
I did.
I went more into the pop punk direction, so like Bowling for Soup and shit like that. That was my jam. There was something about rock not being taken too seriously, but still going hard that I was like, yeah. Also, quite a few Simple Plan songs I like, but that was usually when they weren't sad.
See, because
There's some bands that become meme worthy with their sad
My
songs,
Chemical
but their happy
Romance
songs are actually really good.
doesn't do anything anymore. I don't think, right?
What?
My Chemical Romance doesn't create new music anymore. I don't think, right?
No, I think they just tour. I don't think they've made a new album in years. They don't have to. They have plenty of residual money.
I love Panic at the Disco. Especially since what I love about
Oh,
Panic at the Disco,
is
which
great.
really should just be called Brendan Urie Project.
The Brendan
But-
Urie experience.
The thing about Panic at the Disco that I always thought was great is that, and probably as I understand why so many people left, is because Brendan Urie wanted to experiment with different sound. So, in my honest opinion, Panic at the Disco has a pretty good consistency of every album is a new experience. Plus, I have a bias with Panic because I love Brendan Urie. Like, genuinely think he's one of the most talented vocalists in the world.
What's your
and
top
also-
3 Panic songs?
High Hopes is definitely in the top 3. Number 1 would have to be I Write Sins Not Tragedies, only because it was the first one I ever heard, and that was like, oh, I love this song. And I hope I'm right with the name, because Panic at the Disco can name shit that has nothing to do with the lyrics. But if you love me, let me go is a really good one.
Oh yeah, that one is.
This is gospel.
I think
This is
that
gospel.
would be
This
Tale
is
of a
gospel
Bachelor or
for
something
the
like
fallen
that.
ones. But yeah, so if I was to rank them, I Write Sins Not Tragedies, This is Gospel, and High Hopes. Those are my 3 favorites. I would love
Yeah.
to play them for you guys, but I don't want this video taken down. Oh, Netro donated.
$5.
Just saw the Patreon preview.
Just saw
Good
the
writing.
Patreon preview. Good writing. Oh,
Thank you so much.
Netro.
Thank you. That is a
love the
very
Lupin
generous
gift.
donation. You like that?
Yeah.
And God, yeah, I
they
should have
even have
mentioned.
Italian lira.
Ooh, even Italian lira. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, even if you guys don't want to commit to a monthly thing, you could do what Netro just did. You could donate through Streamlabs. I think there's a link in the description for it. You can
Let me
donate,
look.
and
Yep.
All
support
that-
the stream. It's there.
any money you guys donate goes right back into the videos, either purchasing the films to review, or props, or paying for subscriptions I need for things like the Creative Cloud, or basically anything that's required for production. That's where that money
Exactly.
goes. So
His other paychecks pay bills and food. This money goes to the viddies.
exactly, anything donated through here goes straight to content. I have, as she said, I make money through other places. That's where I buy frivolous things like toys. Anything that I'm like, well, I
Yeah.
want that. That's what that's for.
Yeah.
And
I think
obviously
my top
bills.
3 Panic. Yeah, I think my top 3 Panic is Hey Look Ma, I Made It is probably number 1.
Isn't that one great? Knowing the fact that I have a weird 6 degrees
lame
of Kevin
claim to
Bacon with
fame
it.
thing with
Yeah, I have
that.
a lame claim to fame with that video.
That the Muppet and the Brendan Muppet are basically cousins.
Yeah, they essentially are.
For people who don't know, the company that made the Muppet Aficionados Muppet and the Brendan Muppet are the same team.
Yeah. Sorry, my ears a little itchy from
But,
the headphones.
It's fine. Hey Look Ma, I Made It is probably #1, but really close is the song that was my favorite for a long time, which is 9 in the Afternoon.
Oh, that's their Beatles nod.
Yeah, that and it's better Beatles nod than anything Oasis ever did.
Oh, Oasis is fucking terrible.
And then my third one is probably Victorious. Like, tonight we are victorious, because I really just love how much Brendan belts in that one. Like, if Hey Look Ma, I Made It or something like that can be his like Disney Prince song, Victorious is him being a Disney villain. I want Brendan to voice in a Disney movie. His cover of Into the Unknown should have been a goddamn audition. We need a new movie where a Disney prince is the main character. It needs to be played by Brendan Urie. I demand this. Where is it? I don't know who runs Disney now. Mouse Man. But what are your guys' top 3 panics in the chat?
If you have any.
Joni's top 3 are probably Had the World, 9 in the Afternoon, and Build God. Interesting choices. Pretty Odd is, I think Joni says Pretty Odd is their favorite album. Oh, I guess this is your typical question you get every stream or video or something. When will you do a Blu-ray collection video again?
Get me to 20,000 subs.
Yeah, there you go. That's the best answer.
There's a reason, joke answer aside. The reason I don't do one is it's just kind of boring for me personally. I know for a lot of you it's fun, and I get it, because I used to watch. It's why I collect, is because I would watch collection videos. But you can only do so much with, here's the collection, here's what I have, because I've also have so much stuff now. Like, let me show you guys something, okay?
Well, I'm just saying,
quick.
devil's advocate, your collection has grown in both
Oh,
Blu-rays
oh,
and
yeah.
memorabilia.
Yeah, well, that's kind of part of it, is that, if I do another collection, it won't just be exclusively the movies. It would be, like, everything I own. I have a lot of stuff. I collect things. But to give you guys an idea, this is an app I have that catalogs all the Blu-rays and DVDs I own. That's, if you can't read it,
1,500?
1,380. And remember, that's just UPC codes, the little barcode on the back. If I scan a box set which contains 5 to 15 movies, that counts as one item. I easily have well over 2,000 titles. So I have a lot of stuff.
I've heard this man try to squeeze everything into that studio. It's an adventure.
Oh, I hope they're still here. Michael French, thank you very, very much for becoming a $3 patron. I will be adding your name. In fact, I will be adding your name to the Patreon thing. Give me 1 second. I will do this live. And since you
Michael
are a
French
$3,
should still be here. They commented on they commented saying that they were, as someone born in 1999 and grew up in the 2000s, they don't really have a musical identity. I disagree. The 2000s
I greatly
definitely
disagree.
has the 2000s has a very formative year in pop music and rock music. Some people would argue whether they like that or not, but I mean, I love 2000s rock music. I guess people can call it college rock maybe or something, but
I've never heard
I
college
have-
rock as a term.
Actually, when I showed Brett the intro to Three Idiots, he was like, "This feels like college rock," and I was like, "What do you mean?" and he basically agreed with what I thought, is that it sounds like a song that would be at the beginning of a college movie in the 2000s. And I'm like, you know what? That's kind of what I wanted to go for. Like, I like the energy of an opening credits where someone's on a skateboard in like town going to school kind of thing. But I mean, I personally really like that era of music. I have a bunch of soundtracks for movies saved on like my computers, my laptops, my phones that I listen to if I'm like going on a plane and stuff and I can't connect to YouTube. And a lot of them are just soundtracks from like late 90s, 2000s movies.
Oh, don't worry,
The soundtrack to
Raging
Euro
Knuckles.
Trip fucking slaps so hard.
I will reassure you, Raging Knuckles, the shelves are fine. In fact, I got a new shelf so I could make room. I have plenty of extra space for stuff. It'll probably last me a couple months.
Yeah.
At the rate I'm going.
Kalisto says it best. They associate the 2000s with pop punk and emo. I mean, the rise of emo music was definitely early 2000s with Linkin Park and stuff like, and definitely like, I would say the 2000s was the beginning of a lot of fusion of genres. The fusion cuisine of music.
Yeah.
But I fully welcome. I think like integrating things from other genres of music helps other things become better than the sum of its parts. No, the sum is better than its parts kind of thing. You know what I mean. Words not worky. Honestly, I never really sought out music to listen to. Well, music finds you. We're surrounded by media.
Yep.
Anyone
I always
into
get
metal
worried.
Music, I'm not.
Every time I put these videos together, because I do my very best to make sure my eyes stay on the lens. I even have I have a makeshift teleprompter, which is I have a laptop with a video that has the text in like Bibis New that scrolls up like a teleprompter so I can read it easier. And the problem is my dumbass, even if I'm reading, my brain still needs to be like reading it. Like, that's why the eyes dart. It's basically reading in the head. Because I have to see what I read, put it back together in my head, and then say it. That's how fucked up I am. So whenever I see there's like that comment or two, it's like, why are his arms darting around? Is he okay? Like, I'm fine. I'm just reading my lines in my head.
Oh, I get it. I think like Maid gave you the teleprompter idea.
He did, and I thank him for that, because I did think about getting an actual teleprompter, but he was like, no, just put a laptop under your camera. Actually, shit, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Anyone into metal music? I'm not into. I respect it, but I'm not into it.
It depends for me. There are some metal bands I really like.
Yeah, it's case by case, but the genre in general is not something I seek out.
I hope you guys have been enjoying the Creative Commons music we've been playing. It took a long time to gather this shit.
Yeah. Pop punk is rising back in the mainstream. I know, and I welcome our overlords. Fucking, if you want a good, like, rock song to listen to that's been making the rounds recently, Willow Smith, that Willow Smith, released a song called Transparency, and it's so fucking good. Like, it's kind of like, I guess, alt pop rock kind of. I don't know what you would classify it as. It's definitely alt, but it's really good. She goes hard. There's also a band called Rare Americans that I've been listening to a lot, which is like ska adjacent. People have probably seen Brittle Bones Nikki pop up in their recommended feed. They're narrative music, so like there's a story within it, so kind of Voltaire-like, I would say, in writing choices, but it's really good. The 2010s music is garbage in my opinion. How dare you? You're incorrect. Put your wrong juice in another refrigerator. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week.
I've never that's a good one, honestly.
You can keep it. You have my permission. Yeah, Daughter of the Fresh Prince, Willow. Hip hop rap, also case by case. I do like a lot of hip hop and rap music. I don't know if I particularly like some of the, like, I guess hoes and bitches rap music, but there's a lot of like talking about the streets kind of rap music I enjoy. Like things that are actual like word poetry. I don't like mumble rap. That's where I draw my line.
I would
but
have to
hip hop is a wider genre than people give it credit for.
I take personal offense to mumble rap because growing up I used to get like bullied for mumbling my words because of a lot of reasons, and my mother, bless her, worked with me tirelessly to change. I say change, but to help my my speech to enunciate like I'm doing now. And so when I see that there are people that just mumble through songs, it just kind of hurts because it's like I had to get extra help to avoid this, and now there's all these people like I'm not trying to say that they are like talentless or anything, but it feels like a personal thing to me because of what I grew up and went through. That to see it like kind of commercialized in a weird sense, it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. I can't. That's the best I can explain it. If I sound ignorant, I apologize, but that's kind of my take on that.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel like something that people got made fun of or is now used, but, But yeah, hip-hop itself is just a much bigger genre than people give it credit for, because there's a bunch of offshoots in it, and, like, there's, like, the hip-hop that's, like, that goes into rap. There's hip-hop that kind of goes into like Blackstreet kind of thing, like No Diggity and stuff. What people count as hip-hop or not is it's a very big, it's probably just as much as rock music of like what is in the spectrum Venn diagram of it all.
God, I think this is the thing that took multiple takes to get right. All right, yes, that one works. From destroying the earth, 'cause it's gonna be the future soon. I won't always be this way. This is one of the first Jonathan Coulton songs I ever heard. I think I'm gonna add a zoom in to emphasize the in 20 years.
I mean, it's worth emphasizing.
Yeah, can you guys believe Thomas the Magic Railroad is 20 years old? You want to feel
I
old?
don't like believing that.
Neither do I, and I was there.
Favorite 80s movie?
Oh, God.
I don't know what's my absolute favorite, but one that comes off the top of my head that I really like.
I love John
is
Carpenter's
Ferris
The Thing.
Bueller's Day Off.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Sorry, I'm just checking stuff, which is why I'm.
Hey, it's only fair.
Quiet.
I'm editing, so. We're almost at the 2-minute mark for the review. And... I can tell when I have a different take because I'll show you this much. I'm grabbing a stick to hit the space bar because I paused the teleprompter so I could keep it up a little longer.
I love that the day that AdSense pays out is a Saturday. That's great.
Oh, you getting your
So
super
that
chats
means
in?
I'm not going to see it till Monday. Because Google works by business days. Make life harder for everyone else. Why don't you, Google?
I think I like that take.
Yeah, that's good. If you were to revive any TV show, which one would it be?
Well, one is being revived, Clone High. And allegedly so's Beavis and Butthead. Other than that, no, I don't know. All the MTV shows I like kind of came back. Like, Clone High's coming back. Jackass is getting a new movie. Beavis and Butthead's coming back. The hell else do I need? Oh, good question. Let me read that again. My brother and I have 40 plus podcasts. When you say that, do you mean like you have 40 episodes of a podcast, or you have 40 different?
I'm assuming
like...
40 episodes.
All right. We've put up and we have fun, but we aren't the most structured. Going on tangents for 2 or 3 minutes too long. Any suggestions? Well, if you personally feel that you're going off, cut it. Like you can get Audacity, and yeah, that's a free audio editing program. You can cut anything. It really all depends on what you're talking about. Like, are you talking about news, pop culture, reviews, whatever you're doing? I don't know. You can't really script a podcast. That kind of detracts the appeal.
The only thing you can do is make kind of an outline of what you of like
the subjects
topic,
you want to talk about.
Because that's kind of like if you want a loose show, but you want it to be somewhat structured. Because I do a podcast. I've been doing a podcast with Max for like 4 or 5 years now, and we have a pretty basic like 3-act structure. And we can go off the rails and go on tangents and stuff. It gives us the freedom, but we know what to reel back to, which I think is the best part of having an outline. You don't need to script it, but you know what you can fall back to when you are like, okay, we need to go back. So that's my advice. Don't feel like you have to put yourself in a jail.
Yeah.
But know what point A, B, and C should be.
Send me one of your podcasts. I'll listen to it later and give you some notes. I assume you're in my server because you're a patron now, so you should have gotten an invite. But yeah, just put it in the show me what you got. I'll take a look at it later this week. All right. That 2 minutes in for the review. I think we've just covered 5 minutes, and we're not even completely done. We might make 10 minutes. I hope. And now I can put in the DVD versus Blu-ray thing.
The creator of Centaur Worlds put some concept drawings for the Moltars, and I'll put it in the stream chat, but the one on the far right makes me laugh really hard. Here we go. It's loading. Just digging horizontally.
Let me take a look at this.
It's in live stream.
Yeah, you're gonna see my Discord for a minute, fellas. Not community live stream. Where is it?
Just normal live stream.
Where is that? Why don't I see it?
It's
Oh, there
it's
it
in
is. There it
text
is.
chats,
God,
right
I'm
under
stupid.
Sweatbox. Just the one on the far right.
My God.
Just there's something about a pose where the person is completely horizontal, but their arms are still down to their sides. It's like one of my favorite kind of things. It's because Wama Wink has that in like the first episode of Centaur World, where she and we're going to help her, right? No, she just goes straight up in the air without moving any part of her body, and it fucking kills me.
Hey Tia, you
Heard
still
through the
watching?
Tia may still be watching.
I hope so.
I heard from the grapevine that Billy and Mandy might be having another movie, says Maxwell Adams. I mean, I'd be down to clown if that was true.
Yeah, I would also be down to clown with that.
I mean, Maxwell's been getting back into writing things, and at least maybe in Warner Brothers' good spirits, given that he's been writing for Scoob, so... Wouldn't be too out of the ordinary. Warner Brothers owns Cartoon Network now.
By the way, Tia, if you want, you can join the live stream, like, voice chat. You're always welcome.
We love you.
Of course, we love the
Will the
Tia.
stream be deleted afterwards? Asks Nate.
Most likely. If not, privated.
At least
I don't-
unlisted.
Yeah, the main reason I'm even doing this is to reassure people that I'm alive, I am making videos, here is the actual proof that videos are being produced.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, guys.
I would do more work streams if I wasn't editing stuff for DA games.
Well, sort of same, because you and I, for the most part, work in similar fields. You and I both work at DA games, so
Yeah.
you know the work we have to do together. And I work for Sabersparks, so you know the work I have to do for him.
Yeah, it's just the thing of like, some people are like, are you doing anything? It's like, yes, I am. I just can't. I feel bad for, like, it's why I can sympathize with people who work on TV shows and stuff when they have NDAs. It's like, I am working on stuff, just can't tell you.
Yeah, you can't say anything. Blue sunny day.
I'll be
Best
honest,
thing about
22
this
and
song.
never used a Discord server. I don't know where to find yours. You get linked, and then you click the link, and then you're automatically joined into the server.
Yeah, let me get you a link. Invite people. Copy. Did I just accidentally invite someone? I hope not.
I hope.
Rose gold. This is a brilliant song because it can be interpreted as someone with like severe depression, but it's actually just about a vampire. It's just me and my mistakes. Alright, let me type this in. Alright. Gonna post these links. So there you go. There's that one. Oh, almost spelled that wrong. That's the Discord server, which is free and anyone can join. And here is the Patreon. For if you want to support the channel monetarily monthly, you can choose from $1 or $3. A couple people have donated during the stream, and I am ever so thankful for that. But if you want to do one-time donations during the stream that also go directly to the production of videos, there's always the Streamlabs tip jar. So there's that one. Use any of these. And with that, I'm going to close. And back to editing. I guess my eyes in here. Yeah, hell yeah, Saber Spark. We talked a great deal about how great Saber is.
Saber is great.
Saber is great. I find it hard to write about myself or to write from a personal point of view, so the way I get around that is by writing from the perspective of a giant squid. Jonathan Colton. Very wise words from a very talented man. And speaking of talent. Let's see. Shadow. Also, a very important thing, if you guys edit in Premiere, make presets. It saves you so much time.
Yeah.
You have any presets, Chrissy?
I have presets for visual aids. I always have I have a preset shadow thing. Also, nested sequences are your friends.
Yes, they are. That's why we're doing the review within a nested sequence. Like, something that always infuriates me is I remember when Cat Icarus got a Patreon, and to basically emphasize why he needs... I mean, I'm not judging him for getting an income from his fans, but to emphasize the work he put in, he took a screenshot of his Premiere document, and I was just like, motherfucker, why aren't you using nested sequences? It was like so many layers of shit. They're just like, what the fuck? None of those are nested. What the hell is wrong with you? You're making... as Uncle Scrooge would say, you gotta work smarter, not harder. I'm sure Tia greatly appreciated the DuckTales reference.
Elva Boss is still trending on Twitter. Good for them.
Yeah, great new episode.
The new episode was fantastic. It was worth the wait. They definitely used their time wisely.
Oh yeah.
Luna got to kick ass and take names.
Yeah, she did.
Who's there? Oh, it's
It's
Dan.
a Dan.
Hi.
And a Tia.
Tia
Jesus.
followed me.
I heard that.
I heard that,
The
Curtis.
DuckTales reference.
Oh yeah, I thought you'd appreciate that.
I love it. It's wonderful. Thank you.
I know you like it, lass. I'm not Michael. I can't do it.
Yes, but the fact that you tried is definitely enough.
Yeah. A for effort. B for bad.
For effort.
And you were talking about like nested sequences. Ever since I found those out, I have been using them non-stop. They're so good.
Yeah, always use them.
Watch it.
I have little to no knowledge about editing.
Looking at people putting
Teach
up their
me.
buffs and stuff for the episode. It's a lot of them are putting that they animated on the Moxie part with his Disney-like drug trip. Like, ah, looks so
Your
good.
man's an asshole.
I do be hearing myself a bop.
Yeah. I had to go through a lot to get some Creative Commons music, or at least
Oh,
music
really?
that I won't necessarily get flagged for playing.
Why not get the man himself to approve? So I've been popping every now and again. How's the editing going?
Oh well, we're pretty far. We're almost at 6 minutes, and I think I've only covered half the video. In fact, if I check the script quickly, yeah, I've still got a page and a half left to edit together. I'm just
Oh,
hoping
Lordy.
and praying that this will be 10 minutes.
Hey. And how are the people in the chat doing? I hope y'all doing good. Having a good night, having a good weekend.
I think they are.
They better be. Oh, Juju.
I had my second COVID shot 2 days ago.
Really?
So yeah, I've been bedridden for the past few days.
It's usually what happens.
Yeah, but I'm feeling a bit better now. It's just the sore arm. the
Dude, when
day
I got my
after
second COVID shot, like, woof. Let's just say that it was kind of a confusing time because I got some symptoms mixed up with other symptoms, and apparently those weren't the symptoms from the shot. It was symptoms from something else.
Well, for actual COVID.
No.
Hmm.
I'll type it out in live stream. In a live stream chat. Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Yeah. That's how bad that is for me, at least.
To this beat, you can't get out of here. What's your
Juju, I
favorite?
just fed you. What are you doing?
Being the snack?
Wants a sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Not me. I'm too big.
No,
Beat
no,
it,
you're
Josh.
not.
I don't think Josh would fit in her gullet. A
You
6'4"
underestimate
man.
Juju. You
I do underestimate
Juju's power.
Juju. But I know realistically that she cannot eat a 6'4" man.
Well, she can probably at least eat a Tootsie or two.
True, true.
You gonna feed her a Tootsie Pop?
Chris,
Tia.
that might
I-
kill my
I-
snake.
Okay, Tia, I found something and I'm gonna put it in live stream chat. It made me think of you.
Oh. Hand it over. I am making grabby hands right now. You can't see, but hand it over. Oh. Oh.
I don't know who made this fucking. I wish that they had the Blitz SpongeBob separate, but I love it.
It's beautiful.
Let's Bob.
Good night, Nate. Hope you had a
Bob.
good time at the stream.
I see you peeking out there, Juju. God, I wish I had a snake cam, so like whenever I start streaming, I'll be like, hey, look at my snake.
I've actually seen some live streamers, like instead of the face cam, it's just pointed at the tablet. And I fucking want to do that. But I would
Honestly, I want to
need
start
it.
doing streams again, but with
webcam
like a VTube model.
Aw.
Yeah.
Would it be Tay?
No! Yeah.
Better be Tay.
Yes, the best song just came on. Thank God. You can't see it, but I'm jamming out right now.
I bet you are.
I think my appetite's come back.
Well, that's
Get
good.
some to eat then, my dude. Just take it
Woo!
slow.
I'll get some Nutella and some bread and just keep making Nutella sandwiches.
Hey.
Also, do you love how Brutus just peeks in the corner of this video throughout? Staring directly at the
Oh
audience.
yeah, he's just glaring at the audience. They give me that watch time. I may dip in a little bit because my headache's starting to come back,
Oh no.
and I've had it come in waves today, so.
We always appreciate when you do come.
Yeah, it looked like company was wanted, so I'm happy that
And
you
you're
made it so
always
far in
wanted
the
company.
video. Yeah, but I'm glad you made it so far in the video, and hey, you got 2 new patrons in this stream.
Yeah, one of them's like glitchy bits. Who's she?
I don't know, some jerk.
Oh,
I bet she doesn't wash her feet.
Highly doubt it.
Sounds like a bitch.
Nah,
Yeah, a little
just
bit.
sounds like someone who probably smells and chews with their mouth open.
Oh, all the time. I mean, not that I know.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Thank you
You
for
too.
watching, chat. Keep supporting Chris. Yell at him to edit more. Okay, bye.
I'm editing quite a lot here.
Bitch, she left before I could say get some rest.
She does that. Ugh. Artist in chat, what the hell do you do when you do, like, pretty much everything on the wrong layer?
Cry.
Alright, I
I
will
cry
say,
and then stop
since-
for like 2 weeks.
from the point we streamed to now, I have elapsed nearly 6.5 minutes of this review. We're not even done yet.
Hey.
So I have good faith that this can reach 10 minutes. You can put your podcast in the Show Me What You Got chat.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. Show me. I want
Yo,
to see
podcast.
what you got. Oh, Joni's doing editing for himself too. And yeah, by the way, Joni, if you're in the Discord server, let me know. Like, I don't know, say hi or something. And how was your day, Tia?
My day was pretty calm, to be honest. All I did was really get up, brush my teeth, take a shower, went to go get a rat for Juju. I literally just fed it to her. She was smart this time and actually ate it head first, instead of dragging it around like laps in her enclosure and then eating it ass first. And I'm like, Juju, you're the apex predator. Please act like And now I'm just eating pretzels and vibing with you. Also working on a piece of artwork, but you know.
I've been working on uni work and commissions.
Hell yeah. Oh, and tomorrow, I got something to look forward to. I'll be on Awkward Cast with Cosmic Keyframe and ANY.
Yeah, who was just here. You guys should tune in for that.
Yeah. Y'all should come watch me make a fool of myself on Awkward Cast, just because. Ask questions too.
Crap, I can't post images in the live stream chat.
People could ask questions here too if they want. You could ask me, Tia,
Oh yeah.
Dan, if you want.
Feel free to
Dan.
ask questions. I'm here to answer. I have 2 screens. One eye looking at my art and one eye looking at Chris's stream. They could be silly questions, they could be serious questions. Just as long as we talk.
Yep.
Hey Chris, is it intentional that letterboxes can't post images in the live stream chat?
Huh?
I can't post images in the live stream chat.
I have no idea. I'll have to check that.
Zodiac sign, astrological, and Chinese. I don't know. I don't know anything about Chinese zodiac, but I'm an Aries.
Ooh.
Same as Julian Solomita.
Astrological and Chinese. Astrological, I know that I'm a Sagittarius. And Chinese? I completely forgot. You know, I'm gonna look it up. Pardon the rapid typing, but Oh, wait, no, I'm the rooster. You're the rooster, 1993. Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
Let me just look it up.
Also, Raging Knuckles, I feel that. Try to pull the art apart or start over or cry. I tried all 3 one time. That was one hell of a week.
Oh, mine's the Year of the Tiger,
Oh hell yeah!
which doesn't make any sense since my persona's a wolf.
Eh,
Eh,
Also, No More Heroes 3 coming out next week. I've been hearing chatter about that, but I never really delved into it.
And also yes to all three of those Raging Knuckles. Or Raging Idris Elba. Michael has posted his podcast. He showed us what he's got. Okay, first I recover from the side effects of the vaccine, and now I've got hay fever. What the fuck?
You poor thing. Please take care of yourself. Drink your water, or sip your water, get lots of rest, and take meds. I mean, good boy, but still.
Antihistamines.
Antihistamines. Alright, for all people who enjoy dresses, I have a question. Would you rather date a person with really good credit score, or have dresses with pockets forever? I checked all my goddamn dresses in my closet. None of them have pockets. And I am sad.
Pat, I hope you're okay.
No pockets on my dresses.
I just sew a pocket onto there.
I don't know how to sew.
Dresses with pockets sounds like a win.
Yes. Unless they're the doctor's pocket. What? Explain, Picademos. I may be dummy thick, but I'm more dumb than thick. That was the stupidest thing I've said today.
Just get that post-it note from Among Us that says dumb on it and just stick it right on your head.
Oh my god. Yes.
Do you have post-it notes?
I don't fucking know. I got a stomach that won't shut the hell up.
Hey, same. Even though I am fucking eating, my stomach is wanting more.
They're bigger on the inside. You know, I had a feeling, Picademos, but I just wanted to make sure. Because I am stupid.
So, TARDIS pocket?
Yeah. I keep thinking that people are going to be seeing my screen, but I'm not sharing. So...
What you got on there?
I don't know if I could show in this one, but, oh, excuse me. MDing. Can I show my video? Yeah, I can. It just won't appear on stream.
That's so good.
It's part of a comic that I'm doing. This seat taken? That's my lap. I know what I said.
Bitch.
Fucking bitch.
I ran a poll on my Twitter to say what's the most relatable feeling that you felt all lockdown, like in like the 2 years that we've been battling COVID, and it seems anxiety won. the reason why I did that is because I'm starting my own comic series of relatable shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Proud of ya. Kinky. Hope no editing malfunctions occur. Good night, Michael French. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Slumber. Mimir.
So far, no malfunctions, but thank you for your optimism.
Hey.
I'll probably wrap this up once the clock strikes like 10:30, because I'll still edit. I just won't be live streaming the edit.
Ah.
That zoom in was smooth.
Good. That's what I
Sweet.
wanted.
Oh yeah, I remember we were talking about like a certain movement that Chris did in it looked quote unquote robotic apparently, pointed out by Sean.
Right.
Sean? Right?
Yeah, it was Sean. Or Sean and
Apparently
Alfred,
it
I
was
think.
reversed. Sean and
Yeah.
Alfred, yeah. And I think I was just so tired, I was just mesmerized by it last night. And you saw me on camera, I was just kind of just dying the entire time.
Yeah.
Good morning, Tuscan.
You live here.
I don't live in Tucson.
Yeah, but you live in Arizona.
mean,
You know it's
Tuscan?
Tucson.
No, it's Tuscan now, because I said so. Amazed that you could be born in the 90s?
It's a song about a like boomer newscaster.
Oh, pfft. Okay, now I see it.
Really far away.
Yo, Pog, there's someone who will be coming in soon.
Oh, well? Whomst?
Someone
Live
posted
stream?
in mod chat that they'll be
Okay.
hopping in.
That'll be my cue to take some sleep juice and goddamn sleep.
Sleep is for the weak.
Well, I
Said
have
the
a
person
thing
who's
that I
been
need to do
bedridden.
tomorrow.
Bedridden for 2 days.
God.
Good morning, Tucson. I throw to you before I throw the West away.
What genre would you say that this song falls under? Like, it feels like it could be ska, but it's not ska, but it's got a ska feeling.
Oh, it's definitely not ska. Jonathan Colton, I guess you could categorize as like comedy folk,
Really?
alternative. Yeah. Cause,
I don't know
you
why
he-
it really reminded me of, like, that one Ed, Ed and Eddie short, Incredible Shrinking Day, and I feel...
I'm not coming in anymore. Everything I want
Everything
and need is
I
just
want
outside
and need
the
is just
store.
behind the store. Oh, man. Any of y'all in chat have any favorite, Cartoon Network, cartoon shorts out there?
Oh, fuck.
Take your time. We got time. We come full circle. Guess my first instinct is folky pop rock, but he's pretty hard to place. Would you agree, Chris?
Say that again?
They said, I guess my first instinct is folky pop rock, but he's pretty hard to place.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Well, that's why I say alternative, because he does like a variety of different types of music.
You like monkeys. You like ponies. What if the world was made of glazed donuts? You would be like, man, that's fucking sweet. I can't believe the world is made of donuts.
I
Oh,
fucking
haven't heard
eat
that
the
song
world.
in ages. Of course. Please don't vor the world. I would be very sad. That really tickled your fancy, didn't it?
No, no. Fuck.
Define shorts. I don't know. Like, Chris, what would you refer to those Cartoon Network cartoon shorts as shorts or
They were called Groovies.
groovies? Groovies, like,
Chris, is that a weed? I'm
Calling the
calling
police.
the police.
Only ones that come to mind are for me are the Cartoon Network Urban Life shorts. Oh yeah, I feel like I was just kind of including everything that was like not a complete show, but was just kind of like, you see, just the entire Cartoon Network. What's it called? Community, like mashed together in their own world. Did that world have a name, Chris? I'm sorry.
Community?
Like, the world that all the Toons lived in.
Oh, for Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
For the bumpers, they called it, like, CN City.
Sea and City.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Define short. Short pants that reach only to the thighs or knees. Yes, I'm wearing them right now. They're very comfy. Ow, that was my thigh.
I'm not wearing shorts, I'm wearing pants.
You are a heathen. Pants are for squares.
I am a square.
Touche.
Yeah, you are.
I set myself up
Circles
for
one
that
is
one.
great because Soul Coughing's the bomb. Wait, because Soul Coughing's the bomb. I think Boomerang had
I
a...
don't need
Dylan Burrow
to
one.
walk around in circles, walk around in circles.
Oh my god.
That's soul coughing.
Oh.
I'm rolling,
Oh.
I'm rolling, I'm rolling now. I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling now.
I think
You know,
Boomerang had a...
Oh yeah, Boomerang
No,
had
but-
those.
Forgive me if I mispronounce this. Magilla Gorilla?
Magilla. Magilla gorilla.
Fucking, I see, like...
you
whatever.
see the clip of Jabberjaw and Jellystone call him Magilla?
What?
In Jellystone, Jabberjaw canonically calls Magilla Gorilla, and the only reason is because the
Oh.
actress didn't know how to pronounce it, so they just kept it in because they thought it was funny and in character.
Honestly, it's because I see a vowel after G, and I'm like, oh, wait.
Well, you have to think logically, it's meant to rhyme with gorilla. Magilla Gorilla.
I feel like I would have stepped, or kind of just like stumbled over myself, because I'd be saying two hard G's at the same time, so I'd be like,
You are special.
Magilla Gorilla. Well, hey, if the pants are square and the sponge is bomb, or Bob, I will not let you down, Joni.
I am a triangle. No, you're not.
I'm a
You know what,
dragon!
Pika? I believe you're a triangle. I'm a dragon.
Johnny, what? I read that as boob.
Good. You're a true degenerate. I can't speak today. Ow. I am so sorry, Chad, if that was loud.
By definition, I think we're all degenerates.
Mm, You know what? Kobe's cool. They were bell bottoms. They pass.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Bless you. Salad.
Right on my salad.
Salud.
Salute.
Salud.
My arm still hurts like a bitch.
You poor thing.
Ouchie.
Deal with it like a man. Actually, like a woman.
What, like, just cry?
Weather through it as if it were your ovaries exploding.
Hey, Tia.
Yes, Dan.
Can you send me the page that you found out about the whole coloring inside the lines thing and Clip Studio thing?
Oh, actually, I
Instead
can
of
just
just
tell you
explaining it, because when you explain it, like, you go all over the place.
Oh, well, thank you! Get the fuck over here so I can strangle you.
Okay, honey.
You call me honey again? I will run my ass all the way to where you are and steal your kneecaps, ground them up, put them in water, and make you drink it.
Hot.
Honestly, all you have to do is just go to your Clip Studio front page. There's a thing on the left side where it says Clip Studio Assets. Funny word, haha. And just search Erase Along Edge, and it'll be right there.
Ah.
Yay!
So, making notes. Where's my fucking notes?
Would you rather I send you screenshots?
Clip Studio ass.
Yes!
Erase along edge. Okay, I shall check it out later.
You bet, ha.
No, Raging Knuckles, you heard honey.
Honey. Talking about honey. Staff. Honey cast.
Now that just sounds like horny.
Honey. My day be so fine. Then boom. Honey.
And then it's even better.
No! It's distracting.
Well, when it comes to you, yes.
You should fuck up.
Tia, where's your simplest again?
Let me, go into trash.
Oh no.
And just, go ahead and copy, and copy, and copy. Thank you. Message you, go here, and there you go.
Oh no.
You're welcome.
It's more than 10. Then you know that you're dealing with
It's
the
a lot more
fucking
than 10.
degenerate.
Thank you.
You know, I agree with that one. Yeah, why the fuck is Legacy not on here?
Because he doesn't make me feel the funny feelings when I look at him.
I thought he did.
Nah.
What about this guy?
No, thank you.
Well, shit.
He do be looking like one of the wolves from shit, what was that cartoon? What was that show's name?
That
Kipo.
animal?
Kipo and the Age of the Wonder Beasts.
Ah,
I'll have to figure out the boomer cut thing later. There's something off with its fly-in animation. I might just do it in After Effects.
Yeah.
You don't know what that means.
I'm just agreeing.
That's what I thought. All right. I think... oh my god, 3 hours of streaming. Well, as you guys can see,
Yeah.
3 hours, and I've reached well over 7 minutes. Still got plenty to go. And hopefully I can have this video fully edited tonight or tomorrow. So with that, I am going to wrap up this stream, but as a reminder to all of you, you can join the Discord server. There is a link. Otherwise, Tia and I'm sure Dan could provide one in the chat. You guys are welcome to the Discord server. A lot of fun to be had there. If you guys feel like supporting my channel monthly as low as $1, go to patreon.com/FishNotsChris. We had a couple lovely people become a patron during the stream, and I'm forever grateful for that. Otherwise, I mean, it's a little late now, but if you wanted to do one-time donations through the stream, there's always streamlabs.com. It's in the description. Streamlabs.com/theofficialhouse2010/tip, but you can always click that. And thank you so much for coming. I appreciate all the support you've given, and I hope you all look forward to the new video and new videos that come after that one. Your support means the world. And I want to thank Chrissy, Lizzie, Dan, and Tia for joining into the stream at random points.
Have a lovely night, everyone.
Everybody. Good night, everybody.
the best.